Hey, what's up, everybody? The original episode was blocked by the UFC, so enjoy this edited re-upload. It's a great episode. We had a great time with Taylor. Stick around, hop in that chat. Let's get active. It's a watch party tonight. Hey, shout out to AJ in the chat. Let's get active, everybody.
Studio 2 with DJ KP. Studio 2 with DJ KP.
What's up, everybody? Enjoy the edited re-upload.
It's Studio 2 with DJ KP.
Saw it, and I've always wanted to do martial art of any kind, so it was just some cool stuff, and I'm like, okay, hey, why not? So I would just probably expand my training. I just wanted to get in there to just have fun, but I kind of saw the competition side, and with me, it's always been like, why have a bunch of skills and not like kind of try it out?
Yeah.
So that's why I decided to kind of put in a little competition here and there while having fun with learning martial art. That's it.
Man, that's great. And I got a lot of questions about, the transition from just having fun with the martial arts and actually competing. I know that has to be really nerve-wracking, but we'll get to that in a little bit. I'm actually going to start things off with something we call the weekly warm-up. Okay. All right? We got some videos we're going to react to. And, I mean, we all literally just got into the studio. We got to get warmed up a little bit. And we got a full interview with Taylor coming up, so stick around. And if you guys want to, we'll do some music reviews after the full interview. You all into music at all?
Nope. Yeah.
So a bunch of local artists. So just be totally honest with how you hear it, because I doubt we'll get any rock artists, but a bunch of local guys. It seems like music just means drill rap now, though. You know what I mean? That's what
everybody does, yeah.
But hey, we're going to start off with the sports sections, what we always do. We do sports, music, and then a random section. And I got a very good way to start off the sports section. We're doing my top 6 UFC knockouts of all time.
Yeah, this one's crazy, bro.
Oh
my God. Bro.
There's an x-ray and totally split the dude's skull. Straight toe to the chin.
If somebody ever put their foot in my mouth like that, bro,
yeah. 720. 720.
Yep. Tornado kick.
But it's a punch. So that's the spin back. And I says, get up.
Good spin.
Check this out.
Oh, yeah.
Bing. Oh, I remember that. That was clean.
No, he does.
Are you talking about the knockout?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the ending.
Yeah.
We always end fights.
Look at this lifeless body. Life and now death. Yeah. So these guys are fighting.
Yeah, black dude got knocked out.
Exactly. They should have stopped it, but good thing they didn't, because he ends up winning, people.
Oh,
and then he gets the knockout. It's just the best. He can retire after this. Boom! Yeah. And then
the wobble after.
Yeah. The cinematic falling back.
Finish him.
Or like, throw that bitch.
That's my favorite of all time. Hell yeah, that was fun, guys. That was fun. That was good. But Taylor, you got anything that comes to mind as the best UFC knockout of all time?
Best? Damn. I mean,
and you can think about it for a little bit. I got a whole lot of other clips we can get to.
There's a bunch of crazy. I'd say the best one when it comes to like that was probably the coolest to watch in the moment was when Jorge Masvidal flying kneed Ben Askren.
Oh my God, dude,
that rip.
That's a special one for me.
That was crazy.
And hey, shout out to Nicholas in the chat. Shout out to B-Lou in the chat. Everybody, hop in that chat, get active. We got 12 people watching. I know we can do better. This is just a weekly warm up. We got Taylor Man in here and the whole crew. Let's see what I got else for this weekly warm-up. Okay, there was a NASCAR fight. I wanted to keep this a real fight-heavy episode. You know what I mean? So we had a NASCAR fight. They fight every once in a while.
Lit.
Yeah, they fight every once in a while. They do.
I love going to races.
They get heated. They get heated.
I love this shit. It's like a face-off.
They got fireworks, or is that just an engine? Okay, that's just an engine.
What are they fighting?
There's about to be fireworks here.
What are they fighting over?
Yeah. Dude, he's punching first. You know it. You know the guy in the hat was punching first.
Saw this video. Damn.
Wow.
Damn,
they get heated, those NASCAR guys. They get pissed.
Fuck you, my mechanic's better.
You almost ran me off the road, motherfucker. Wow. Yeah, let me at him. Oh, yeah. Dude, he wants a piece. He wants the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
You loved, oh, my God. This is a good one. Yeah.
What is going on?
I'm glad I didn't see this yet. I just kind of saved it.
What year was this?
This happened today or something. Yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
Why are they fighting?
Yeah, I want to know the backstory. I want to know the
competitive.
backstory. What's the beef?
Yeah, it must have been you cut me off kind of thing. Okay, this must be a good spot if they're zooming in like
Look
this.
at that angle. Almost had him in a rear naked.
Rear naked,
I just feel like
yeah.
a lot of people just.
Threw him right off the platform.
Yo.
Someone's going to go to jail for this.
Who's a part of whose team? I don't even know whose team is against who. Like, it's just everybody starts fighting.
Shout out to the Lenovo computers, yeah.
It's like
wait, what is this? Why is Brian Callen here?
People get aggravated these days, man.
what was it? Oh, okay, Mike Tyson. He must commentate on it afterwards. But yeah, Mike Tyson. This is what he looks like this week, getting ready for Jake.
Does not
Yeah, he looks vicious. I will say that.
does not change at all.
Nope. I'm telling y'all,
That's so
motherfuckers think he's old. And
That's
he's
so
written.
scary.
Okay, we don't need this part.
Now?
But
He
but,
said now. Nah, for real.
but let's get real though. Have you seen the face-off pictures?
I haven't seen the face-off
Dude,
pictures.
you have to see the face-off pictures. Jake is way bigger
way
than Mike.
bigger.
He's way bigger.
Really?
I had no idea.
Bro,
Really?
way
When they're
bigger.
next to each other.
I know Jake and Logan are pretty big,
Yeah,
but like
Jake's
bigger
been,
than Mike Tyson.
Jake's been
Yep.
looking big, yo.
But Mike Tyson been fighting.
got the picture?
Bigger dudes.
Yeah, let
Oh
me get that.
yeah. But just like if you
Shit,
look
that
at
don't
him in
mean
the
shit,
face off,
though.
Jake looks way
Yeah,
bigger.
Mike
It just
Tyson.
means that he's gonna be slower.
He's the smallest heavyweight.
And guess how quick.
Mike Tyson is the
probably.
smallest heavyweight ever.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought he was
smallest
huge,
heavyweight.
like
no.
this big motherfucker.
Yeah.
The dude he was
He's
fighting.
stocky.
Huge side to side.
Yeah, but the dude he was
Stocky.
fighting.
So this
Yo, how
is just
tall
the
is he?
head, but just the head alone. Who's bigger, Jake or this guy?
Right.
I mean,
But let me find an actual face-off though, because I know I just saw one online. Maybe this will be good enough.
Ah, man, I hope he gets knocked the fuck
But now
out.
he's all crouching down.
Damn,
But
look at his arm. He is big as fuck.
Yo,
Dude.
bro, he's big as shit now.
yeah, look at that. That's kind of more. I mean, I know he's taller, but
Think so?
He's
Oh.
gotta be juicing, dude.
that boy got Tropicana flowing in the system.
Yeah.
He got Red Bull Tropicana mixed with a little Minute Maid.
Red Bull Tropicana.
Mixed with a little Minute Maid.
hey, that vitamin C goes a long way, man.
The secret juice.
Yeah.
All right, more fights. This happens all the time. I could probably show one of these a week. Parents attacking a ref. Parents attacking a ref.
Oh.
Really? This
Yeah.
happens all the time?
Oh, all the time. I thought I saw the same video, but no, it was a different one. So this guy gonna go talk to the ref. He's about to get so heated and fight him. You're gonna see his wife try to break it up.
What?
Like nothing is that serious in youth sports, man. You're gonna punch the guy in front of everybody, but the ref does want a piece. And there's the wife.
Ref
The,
wanted
the
to
wife
smoke.
knew.
The ref's making like $18 an hour. He don't care. He's
Nah, he
trying
definitely
to.
don't.
He's
No,
trying
he
to
threw
rack.
that ball down. He said,
Yo,
"Let's go,
what?
let's go." But the wife, she was watching it like a hawk. Like I know he's about to do something. And as soon as he made a move, the wife comes
Wait.
sprinting in.
Those are like middle school kids.
Yeah, it's
how do you get-
it's despicable.
I think
How do you get aggravated over middle school?
Yeah, bro, parents. I'm telling you.
Put my kid in.
One more time, and cluing on the wife here. Yep, she's here. She was there quick. She was there quick.
She
Damn.
tackled, bro.
He's been in some drunken rage fights before. She knew that was coming a mile away.
Mother was not.
You know what's
Dude.
crazy? You never see fighters get fighting in the streets.
That's why fighters are the best people. They
You know
are.
what? I guarantee you that parent was drunk.
Yep.
Probably
No
drunk.
way. He's drunk at the AU Youth All-Star game.
Maybe.
He's hammered
bro.
like,
telling you.
my son's at the Youth All-Star game.
And we got the big. He got a big
shotgun of beers
Stanley.
in the
That
fucking
boy
parking lot.
definitely. He bought a pack of Marlboro Light on the way to that game.
And I bet
Marlboro
he
Light
had
is
a.
not beer, bro.
I know.
He said, I know.
Marlboro Lights are
He
cigarettes,
bought a
brother.
pack of Marlboro beer.
No, I know his move.
Hey,
I
I
know
said
his
Marlboro
move.
beer.
He had a big
Marlboro
Stanley cup full of the vodka and a big Stanley. That's what he had.
Marlboro Lights.
Let's see what else I got. Okay, speaking of Jake Paul, his plane got struck by lightning.
What?
Kind of interesting.
Dude, what? Like,
Jake Paul just puts everything on the net.
But,
holding
but
on
he could
for
be
his
lying
life.
though.
Yeah.
He could be lying, honestly.
He's tweaking out.
yeah.
Probably
You
just,
know,
probably just turbulence.
Yeah, if anyone would fake this, it'd be Jake Paul though.
yeah, Jake
Yeah.
Paul.
Yeah.
Jake Paul doing it to sell a fight.
Got the dog on there.
That's why I just can't trust this motherfucker. He'll do anything to sell a fight.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, he'll do anything to sell the fight. That's his thing.
Yeah, I have a theory that he might just get knocked out by Mike Tyson just to have a really viral moment. He might just like take one right on the chin and just
Yeah,
fall.
It doesn't
I
matter
know,
for him.
bro.
He's
I'd
not
be
a,
surprised if the fight's legit.
Yeah.
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 I'd
Oh,
be very
yeah.
surprised.
Definitely
There's
a
some,
clause.
yeah, there's something going on, but
Oh, shout out to Marlboro Beer in the chat. That's what
Yeah.
Nicholas just said.
see, that's how we get the shit up.
Yeah, man.
Well, my thing is, it's a loss for freaking Jake Paul. I mean, you're knocking out Mike Tyson. He's almost 60.
Yeah.
Or let's say
Like
Mike-
he's never gonna fight a real in-season fighter.
yeah, let's
just
say Mike
never.
Tyson
Just never
beats
gonna
Ryan
happen.
What do you
Garcia
mean?
called him out. Lil Ryan called
Like
him
like
out.
Yeah.
like who's the closest he's had to like a boxer who is boxing right
right?
now?
Tommy.
Okay.
Tommy's
He
not-
lost that.
Yeah.
Tommy,
Oh, he lost
Tommy
that.
did.
But I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
Jake Paul lost that fight. Yeah.
and then Tommy's not. Tommy's just
but like that's the closest
Decision.
though. That's like
he's
the
a rich
closest.
kid that grew up boxing.
No, I mean, look, I'm just saying that that's the only real boxer he's fought.
That's yeah, exactly, and he
Yeah.
lost. So I don't know.
It's a good point.
And
But
he's a
I
very
like Jake
mediocre
though. He's got a good.
Yes.
I mean, when he knocks people out, he knocks them out cold.
Who?
That
He's
Nate
got
Robinson.
power, Jake.
Who, Jake? Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got power. And dude, I mean, dude, if you're rich as fuck, like people say he's not a real boxer, like You're rich as
I was
fuck.
about to say,
You
bro.
literally have the best coaches in the world training you day in and day out. You have no other worries. Like when you're an up and coming fighter, you're broke as fuck.
Yeah.
You got a lot of shit going on. This dude has nothing to worry about except wake up and train.
Yep.
He's making money
And juice.
doing it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, juice, train, good
That's
coaches.
it.
I mean,
Good coaches. Yeah, he's,
That's what you gotta
it's a
worry
dangerous
about.
fight for anybody. It's
Is there a
dangerous
drug test
fight.
involved for this fight? I don't
Probably
know.
not.
Probably
Because
not,
Mike could use
Mike's
some
probably
too.
juicing too.
Yeah, I mean, I
he's
would.
Fucking, what is he?
I
60?
think Mike's feel with TRT.
Yeah, I mean,
wouldn't be
dude,
surprised,
at that
yeah.
age, you gotta have TRT in you to look like that.
They don't test that for boxing.
They do, but in that fight, they could just have a clause where they
I mean,
don't care.
look, Mike Tyson's
That's
so,
what, boxing has a lot of clauses and weird little rules that they put into play. You
It's
can't
such an old
rehydrate
sport.
this much.
Such an old
But
sport.
stuff that the other guy has to do that you don't have to do. That's
Yeah.
what, that boxing's weird, bro.
yeah, it's like
How does
yeah.
that make sense?
When that's what happened when Garcia fought
And Tank, right? Yeah.
Tank gave him a
rehydrate.
Tank could
Yeah.
rehydrate as much as he wanted. Ryan
That's
couldn't
crazy.
rehydrate
Well,
more
why-
than like
does
5
he
or
get
6.
that-
They couldn't rehydrate over a certain pound.
Does
Yeah.
he get to choose
Once
that
they
because he's a
make weight.
champ?
No, it's just because boxing.
It's just
they
boxing,
make the
bro.
contract and then they give it to you and then you fucking sign it.
If you agree, you
Yeah,
sign.
because you want to. You gotta.
It's
play. Yeah.
it's Las Vegas. That's how Vegas. It's like the casino. You can never beat them. It's just kind of like it's so old. Like boxing is so old. They have so many loopholes here and there. Like
Boxing's
you
a very
can't
crooked
really
sport.
make
Very crooked.
you can't really make shit on why the loophole is there, but it's there. Like for instance, the belts. See how many belts they have?
Yeah,
They
endless
got
belts,
belts
bro.
in
I tried to
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, you see how many belts?
Here's
One,
blue belt.
Yeah.
WBE,
WBO,
WWBC,
interim
champ
of 2021.
Jesus Christ! How many W do we have? World, that's what I'm saying. World best this, world buzz, world heavyweight this, world light heavyweight. I'm like, okay, yeah. Only boxers. Like think about it, only boxers you see walking around with like 10 belts.
Yeah.
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 Where did they come from?
I also hate like they say like the pound for pound shit. Like I hate how boxing has like literally they like make weight like when you go up weight classes like it's a huge deal. He's a 3-time champ in 3 different weight classes. The motherfucker went up 5 pounds.
Yeah.
All 3. It's like a pound next weight class.
Yeah.
1 pound next weight class. In MMA it's like a 20-pound jump.
Yeah.
That's so true. That's why UFC is so much better than boxing. My God, or MMA, any MMA, any MMA
that's
that
why
there
I
is.
like-
Real. It's
Yeah,
more
that's
real.
why when I hear like boxers say like they could definitely do MMA and they'd beat the shit out of MMA fighters, bro. Like,
When's the last time it happened? Yeah.
right.
Yeah, when's that ever happened?
Because wrestlers
Yeah.
do it, other martial arts do it. I don't
It's
see
such a
like
different
straight
world.
boxers
Boxers
doing
never
it.
come over.
Yeah, yeah.
See, and the
They
only
say it
people
will.
that could go over to the boxing world is MMA guys that have a background.
Yeah.
Boxing,
Yeah,
right.
and that
If not,
happens.
they would get picked
I would love to
apart.
see. Sugar wants to fight Ryan.
Yo, I want to see that.
would
Yo,
be-
I
That would
want
be
to see
sick.
that.
Ryan Garcia versus Sugar
Yeah.
Sean.
Oh, Sugar would do it?
I think
Sugar said he would do it.
Yeah,
8
yeah.
out of 10.
He said-
huge payday.
Ryan,
Yeah.
Ryan
Yeah,
McGregor
yeah.
2.0.
I think
I
that
hope he
would
does it
be
then.
one
I
of
hope
the
he does
most
it.
technical boxing matches.
No, I think Ryan whips his ass.
You think so?
I don't
Yeah.
think Sean O'Malley's boxing is
Yeah.
like top.
I don't think it's fast.
For MMA,
Maybe not fast
boxing,
enough. I think it's fast
yeah.
enough.
Boxing is really good.
Yeah.
For MMA.
I'm gonna still bet on
But
Sean though.
Oh, 100%.
No, I'm putting my money on Ryan Garcia.
I don't know that.
I want to take some money home.
I mean, Ryan Garcia, he didn't make weight for that one fight,
He
right?
didn't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
he didn't
Yeah,
care,
yeah.
bro.
He didn't give a fuck.
He was drinking a beer on the scale.
That it wasn't an actual
a
beer.
prop. That was a
Yeah,
prop.
he put water in
Trolling.
it.
I feel like
He-
Ryan's gonna press him though. Like if he were to fight Ryan's gonna try and press
Ryan
him.
presses everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See, but it would be up to Dana, right?
No.
Nah,
when it comes to that
'cause
shit. Well, Dana will find a way to partner in it, so he gets a part of
Bread,
that bread.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what they did with
But
Conor.
that's
But
what I'm
Conor
saying.
fought
If he
Mayweather.
doesn't, if he's not liking the numbers, he won't let Sean fight him.
No, it's not that. What'll happen is Dana will say, "You can do it, but because you're under my contract,
Yeah.
I'm getting a cut of the pie." That's what he's gonna say.
Win-win.
That's probably.
But boxing, I mean, dude, it's huge paydays. Boxing is.
Fast.
That's what I don't understand either. Is like their paydays, like guys that you never even fucking heard of. Like
getting-
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
that's
Millies, bro.
that's because it's such an old sport.
But like, where the fuck's the money coming
You're
from?
right,
Because
like-
the UFC
It's-
has
it's-
way bigger pay-per-views, way
Yeah.
bigger everything.
Yeah, boxing must just have these weird donors.
It's such a
right?
old
different,
sport.
yeah, it's a weird,
You
different
know,
kind of.
like sporting goes way back to the point where like fighters are fighting, they're betting, they're gambling, like real gambling degenerates in the corner, just spending money. I think those are the ideas that Las Vegas still carries on. That's why it still has such a huge payday because a lot of people gamble on it.
And their sponsors
More,
too. They have
yes.
like what HBO, like companies
Yeah,
that
it's-
have been.
UFC's
just
got like
rich.
2 fucking sponsors, Monster and fucking what? Now it's not even Reebok, it's Venom.
Yep.
Venom.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Boxing got everybody, and the promoters, they know what. I mean, they've been doing it for
it's
so
crazy
long.
how much
They know
money
what
they
they.
make. Like
Yep.
hundreds of millions.
Yes.
It doesn't make sense to me either. Yeah, there's so much money in boxing, and everyone always gives Dana White such a hard time for not paying the fighters. But I feel like then start your own league. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
start your
I've
own
done
league.
the math. It's
Yeah.
like it's weird. I feel like
Uh-huh.
like when you look at a pay-per-view, right? So like look at Conor. Like I think that the UFC fucks up a little bit when it comes to like only paying a pay-per-view to the headliner. Like, I get that he's the headliner, he's the reason the show is selling, but there is also always 2 or 3 other fights that are the reason that show is selling.
Yeah.
Conor will do 12 million pay-per-views, okay? So you got 12 million, that's like one of his top numbers. He does 12 million pay-per-views, and a pay-per-view now is $85 for one fight.
Yeah.
Think about 12 million. That's the people not even illegally streaming it.
Yeah.
Right?
Most people be doing that.
And then you also have like bars, when they buy it, they got to pay for every screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? So you talk about 12 million times 85. And you mean to tell me that the headliner's only making 2-3 million that night?
Yeah.
Dana White is pocketing it.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is he one of the richest people on the planet? Like,
Yeah,
what's going
Billy.
on?
And he's doing what, one every 2 weeks, one pay-per-view every 2 weeks? Like, he's definitely
even the fight nights, bro.
Yeah, the fight nights, those motherfuckers don't make shit.
Yeah.
They make like 10,000.
Yeah,
Was
that's
it five to
And
five?
that's different. They don't even have a crowd in half of those
Five
anymore.
to show,
Yeah,
5 to
'cause they do
win.
the-
Yeah, that part I understand, but pay-per-views, I feel like pay-per-views, like everybody on the card should be getting a fat cut. Obviously the headliner a bigger cut, but like damn, dude, like you got 85 times 12 million.
Right.
What is that?
That's
Like
a lot. It's a
what is
big
it?
number.
That's a big number,
Yeah.
bro. Like
It does suck, bro. I don't know if you guys saw it.
you
but
can give everybody $1 million and still have a fuck ton.
Literally.
like
Go ahead,
Jeff
sorry.
Jeff Neal. He I saw like this post like on Twitter, like someone saw him serving in a restaurant. Which
Oh,
is, like,
wow.
crazy to me, 'cause he's
Yeah.
A lot
he's
of
Yeah,
full-time
Jeff
jobs.
Neal
A lot of
serving.
full-time
No,
jobs.
but
They
he
do
said-
real estate. They do
But,
real estate.
but he said that that's something that he does per time he enjoys.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
He said he's been
That's
serving-
kind of crazy.
Makes
Yeah.
it feel
But, like-
normal,
Yeah.
probably.
But
Yeah,
like,
a little bit.
I mean, bro, like you could say that, but he's just like doing that so he's on Dana's side. You know what I mean? I feel even Alexander
you may-
Pantoja,
yeah.
bro. He was doing Uber Eats. What was it the year before he became
Pantoja
champ.
was a nobody until he won the belt.
Literally, bro.
Nobody.
But that weight division,
Yeah.
that's mostly how it goes down.
Yeah.
You're nobody till you win the belt. Nobody cares
Yeah.
about that weight division.
There's not many.
Yeah.
And
people
speaking
in that.
of Dana White, I actually got a Dana White clip. He was in the news. Did y'all see this?
I saw this. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this was
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
funny.
yeah,
He got this
yeah.
dude fired from his job, and it was confirmed that he did get fired after this.
Yeah.
I'll make it bigger. This dude just throwing boxes into the truck. And he posted it on his social media.
And he's geeking.
I like it though, man. Get this dude fired. That's our packages, man.
For sure,
Nah, for
bro.
real, though.
Hard-earned money.
Oh, is that like
Yeah.
an Amazon or something?
Yeah, look
he
at him,
just
bro.
FedEx.
Is that New York?
He's just throwing
Yep.
them bitches.
Yeah.
We don't know what's in the box though.
Yeah.
You don't. That's
Exactly.
the
That's why you
problem.
don't throw it. Yeah. Like, yo,
I
yeah.
used to deliver mail.
Yeah.
And look,
Oh, yeah. He was saying that. Yeah.
I was one of the guys that made sure I walked up to your
He was on a
house, put
bicycle.
the package down, and if it was raining outside, I covered it with a bag.
If
Bro,
you
you don't know, people are
Yeah.
they
If you
order
work-
things that cost thousands of dollars. in
Yeah.
boxes.
if you
Yeah.
work at an
You just
Amazon
up there
warehouse,
throwing-
That's
That's crazy.
Some of them
That's-
things
yeah,
fragile.
that's small.
Some of them
Yeah,
things
yeah.
fragile.
Something
I
to your
get it.
package
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah. they
But yeah, a
don't-
lot of people are giving him a hard time for that. But I say, man, you can't be doing your job that bad and not expect to get
People on
fired.
the internet
Yeah.
give everybody a fucking
Like,
hard
yeah,
time.
absolutely.
Bro,
If you do
we
anything
were
on the
just-
internet, no matter how great it is, you're getting a hard time.
You're
for it.
always, bro. No one can be happy.
Yeah,
about it.
nobody's happy on the internet, bro.
And,
It's just literally fucking
know,
every little thing they could possibly pick out. They will find something and say something about it. Some people just say shit that doesn't even make sense just because they want to.
They know,
You know
they
what?
want a reaction out of it.
Motherfuckers be miserable and want you to be miserable too.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like just be miserable alone.
But
Leave
shit,
me
hey,
alone.
but
Like,
shit, it be the people that be looking at it and taking it too seriously that they get hype off that. Cause then like, bro, if someone's gonna go say some shit on your account and you're about to respond, bro, like you're doing exactly what they want you to do.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you
you're
know what I'm
feeding into
saying?
it,
You're
yeah.
feeding right into that shit.
But it
bro.
also
Like,
is good content if you do respond.
like
yeah, like that one
No,
video.
no, no.
Yeah,
I know
If
you
you-
get that
if you-
shit.
if
You
you
gotta-
don't take
Yeah,
it
I love it. I
personal
love it. And I
you
love that
troll
video
them,
that you did.
Just
Yeah.
that's
making
fun.
videos
no,
of
yeah,
it.
that's fun. But not everybody can do that, bro. Like it takes a certain.
Most people
type
take
of
it
person.
personally. If you don't
You
take
know
it
what I'm
personally, you
saying?
troll them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, like if you have a podcast and you're not Joe Rogan, like every comment, who's this guy?
Seriously,
let's start
seriously.
a podcast, bro.
I love it.
Like,
I love it.
But then the podcast, I can't be mad. Like most motherfuckers, the type of stuff they see on the podcast, you can't get the Navy SEAL to waterboard me out of it. Like, you can't waterboard the information that motherfuckers be dropping on their podcast. And all that.
Yeah.
Right, they do be on there talking like they're like Neil deGrasse Tyson or something. Like, did you guys see that we're that UFOs are this now? So, and they start like reading a whole article
You
like
on
they know
YouTube.
it.
You on YouTube. You know the alpha male section of YouTube.
Maybe like the Andrew Tate section, kind of.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
some of them be good. Even some of them be driving me crazy.
Yeah.
That what shit they be saying.
I like
I'm
Fresh and Fit and stuff
That
like
shit-
that.
Oh, fresh
Yeah.
and fit is useless.
Yeah, right, right.
Wait, is Fresh
Yeah.
and Fit,
I'm sorry. I don't want to. I know it's your platform, boy. Freshman.
Hey, say whatever you want. Yeah,
Okay,
I don't really
Freshman
watch that
he
show.
said, I don't care.
They're pretty useless.
Yeah, I'd say so. I've never really watched them. I don't feel like I need that type of advice. I would say. Yeah.
What's that?
What's the one guy? What's the one guy we hate?
What's Fresh and Fit?
The bald dude that's like lean as fuck, who does like the real estate sales and shit. What's his name?
Elliot.
He'd be like, I tell all
You
my
talk about
clients,
Elliot.
if you're not in the
Elliott?
gym,
Andy Elliot.
if you're not in the gym,
Andy Elliot is.
you're not making fucking sales. If you're not, if you're not pumping TRT, you're not making sales.
You know what that dude got me? Where he got me pissed off was when his wife came out and said, "Well, when she flies first class."
Yes, that guy.
This
When
guy
she
here?
flies,
Yes,
yeah.
you gotta pull up the video of him talking to people.
When she
I know exactly.
when she
Yeah.
flies first class, her kids don't fly first class. You know why? Because she's rich and they're not. I'm like, what?
Yo.
That makes
Bro,
no
this dude-
sense.
What you gotta pull up? What is that video where he when we were watching
This
the other
guy.
day?
He'll
like,
tell you like, take off your shirt.
yeah,
Take off
yeah.
your
He
shirt.
gets a guy. He'll like doing a speech like
Yeah,
speech
speech,
to like motivate people, and he's like, you take off your shirt. And they take off his shirt. And he's like, "You see them love handles? I know you got them. You got love handles.
Yo.
That's why you're not making sales.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Because you're a fat piece of shit.
Okay, I think I got it.
Look, I'll be honest. Like, I don't know.
Come here.
This guy
Let
right
me show
here,
you what I'm
he's a
fucking
prick,
with him. Steve, how old are you?
Oh my God, you gonna make Steve
Steve
take
is
his shirt
52
off?
years old. I can call him Comeback Steve. If you'll physically get right and you'll take care of your family, you'll make more money than you know what to do with.
People are really listening to this.
Yeah.
shit,
But you guys understand.
Dude, they're making Steve take his shirt off. That's
But
wild.
he swears by the fact that like being
come here.
juiced and fit is like gonna change your life
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
If you're juiced feet, take care of your family.
$10,000.
No, that's dumb, bro.
Listen, and that's fucking
Brandon
money for
loves
Steve.
this
But
guy.
I'm gonna give
him and I talked
120
about him on
days,
Saturday.
until you get
He's not that big.
not that out of shape.
Really?
He likes someone called named
he can get a
Ryan
six-pack.
something.
Ryan Stewart.
Ryan Stewart.
Brandon loves him, bro.
Steve can't get no six pack. Come on, man.
Everybody chasing that David Goggins like type
Yeah,
shit.
right.
That's what it is. Like,
That is true. And speaking of just like being in shape and stuff, I got another topic. Have you heard of the enhanced games? Anybody heard of the enhanced games?
Yeah, what's that?
So a group of billionaires have come together and they did what I've been calling for like 10 years. Steroid Olympics.
Yeah,
They're happening.
yeah. We
It's
talk
happening.
about that. We think that should be cool.
I can't
A
wait.
fight league, everything with steroids.
Everything-
Hopefully they
Let's
do
all get
every
juiced
single
up.
sport. Hopefully they do every single sport and let the guys juice. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
The long
That's how
jump,
it
the
used to
high
be,
jump,
dude.
the
That's
sprints. I want to see it all.
Official or it's in the
It's
talks?
official. It's
That's when
official.
So
Sports were like-
when is it coming out? Like 2030?
Let's see.
Bro, juicing was never illegal by anything other than the fact that people wanted clean competition. So they brought in third-party drug testing.
Yeah.
But like it's not required. to happen in sport.
2025. The Enhanced Games is a planned international sports event where the athletes will not be subject to drug testing. It is headed by Aaron DeSouza, an Australian businessman, and is meant to take place in 2025. Coming right up. I can't wait.
Yo, but you know what would be dope? If someone clean went in there and just fucked everyone.
Oh my God.
That would be fucking
And he's like, test me at the very end. Test me.
But that's gonna be red though. That's gonna be red. The product
Yeah,
in the
hell
market
yeah.
right
That's
now,
probably
man.
not
The
like
product
it.
in the market, you ain't beating the product.
Bro.
He said you ain't beating the problem.
Nah, the type of shit they got on deck
The
right
shit
now,
they
the
have
juice.
now.
Woo.
And just curious, you guys into any other sports?
Oh, yeah.
You like basketball, NBA?
I don't watch basketball.
No
I played
basketball guys
soccer
here?
for like 19 years now.
You said soccer?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I'm
I
going to
like
skip
football.
over the basketball stuff. Want to make sure that you guys
NFL's
know
a
about
little-
it.
I only bet on basketball. I don't
now.
play it.
But I will talk about this though, because women's basketball is going crazy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Caitlin
Clark has made
Man,
these.
I don't think it's Caitlin Clark. I just feel like there's a lot of highlight on baddies right now out there. So
Bro, it's Caitlin
they
Clark.
just have a bunch of dudes stuck
Hey,
to
I'm
the
not going to say
screen.
Caitlin's no
I saw
baddie.
this today.
No,
but-
she's not.
Yeah, check out this play though. She was
Yeah, I saw
she
it.
got
She got
leveled in one of her first
Well, welcome to the WNBA.
Got
That was
absolutely
WNBA. It was like
leveled.
your first game.
Like second game, something like that.
Hit a brick wall.
Damn. She almost got knocked out.
She got knocked.
And she's also small compared to a lot of them.
But it was the most watched. Oh, I got to get rid of that other clip.
In 23 years?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
most
wow.
watched clip in
She
what
got
what
the
they say
clout, bro.
23
Good
years.
for them.
She dropping buckets.
You know what's crazy? Good for them.
No, I mean, for real though.
Oh yeah, most watched WNBA game in 23 years. I wonder what that game was a while ago. Must have been when Cheryl Swoops was playing. But
even know who that
look at this. I love this post right here. Caitlin Clark changing these broke bitches' lives. So for the first time ever, WNBA has chartered flights. They used to fly commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And check this out. They're all having a great time. Caitlin don't really care, but they're all partying. Never
Caleb's used to
ever
that shit.
before.
She's like, I got
I
this
love
shit in
it. I
college.
love it for
Yeah,
them.
well
I love it for
deserved,
them.
for
I love it
sure.
for them too. They should really be hugging that girl and just saying thank you so much for just.
You know their egos won't let it happen.
All the
Right.
all the feminists better step up.
They better go to these games.
Yeah, they better go to these games and pay so that, these girls get some money.
That is one thing that somebody made a point to me about was like, if you're over here talking about these people should get paid more, whatever, blah, 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 but like you're not even supporting it yourself.
Right,
Like
bro.
you're over here making
Do something
podcasts
about
about how women's players should be getting paid more. Let's say you're a woman, you got a female podcast, whatever. Like, then fucking go to the games.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
support it.
Buy a
Like-
jersey.
like,
You don't even have to
buy
go
a
to the
jersey,
game.
Yeah, like
League pass,
support.
anything.
That's why fucking male sports are so big, is because us guys are just like, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like every time something happens.
Because a lot of people don't know this, the WNBA is a charity, you could say, because it's subsidized by the NBA
They lose-
and it doesn't make a profit.
The record
So
of
what does
loss
that make it?
Yeah.
You know
Over
what I
$1
mean?
million loss every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make a
Yeah,
they
that's
but
crazy.
maybe
I
not
know
this
that.
year, but we'll see.
They lose money.
But
Yeah,
Ka-
what were you
Caitlin Clark is changing these
I'll be
broke
honest.
bitches' lives.
I was
Nothing.
gonna say that they literally they make what they produce. You know.
Exactly, like
And
anybody
they
else in this
produce a
world.
lot more,
Do they
so-
think they're taking money out of their pockets? Like, what do they think is happening?
One of the problems with this talk point is that most of the women who like to talk about this stuff, they like to compare WNBA to the NBA instead
Yes.
of just
Right.
focusing on the WNBA, trying to see how they could make it great. They like to talk about the NBA. Like, if you compare it like to like, how many people actually watches the WNBA? How old is the NBA? How
Yeah.
competitive it is? I think if the women focus more on getting their shit hyped up and getting to that level, they will probably have no
And that
money
goes for
problem.
most things. When you compare
Yeah, instead of
everything,
comparing,
it takes your happiness away. It really does.
it's kind of like,
Yeah.
for instance, it's kind of like comparing the boxing to UFC. You can't, because boxing literally is almost as old as time.
yeah.
So if a motherfucker's getting paid, if a motherfucker's getting paid
No, it's facts.
$10
So
million,
is the MMA
I can't be mad with
Yeah,
it.
I mean, they used to
Yeah,
do
MMA
that.
is old.
Gladiator shit.
Yeah, I was
It's
about to
been old.
say.
It's been old, but I mean, officially, officially,
Actual sport.
officially
Yeah.
making it
Yeah,
a sport,
officially, yes,
making it
yes.
a sport and organization is it's kindergarten compared to like boxing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Was
so
boxing before the NFL?
I mean, way before.
I think so.
Boxing was
I think
before
so.
baseball.
The GCs has been fighting for a long
Yeah,
time.
so boxing.
Them GCs has been fighting.
legitimate boxing, like not like in the pub, in the back of the pub type shit.
No.
Boxing has been a thing.
Yeah, it's been a thing for a long time. Like gangs in New York, they'll come together, they'll bring their best fight. That's how they used to
Yeah,
fight
but
back
that's
in the
like
day.
that's the Fight Club shit. I'm
Think
talking
about-
like
think about-
legitimate.
Think about Mike Tyson himself, though. How many
Yeah.
years ago he boxed
Yeah.
and how many years
Rocky
he boxed?
Marciano, like Rocky Marciano. Think about how old that is.
Look at this guy right here, man. Look at this old ass boxing. They must have been
That's
colorized, but
when
they're
they had,
totally
like-
covered in blood.
Yo,
Look
that's
at
when they had like
gloves,
them
bro.
crazy gloves that
Yeah.
were like,
Yeah,
Yep.
just
they
straight
probably
leather.
fell apart during the
Yeah.
fight. Yo, you know what's an interesting
You see
take
your
though?
running shoes back in the day? That shit looks like it hurts.
Like running Converse.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Is with the WNBA is damn, I just completely lost my fucking train of thought.
Jay.
Oh, Daisy B's in here saying, "What's up, Taylor?" You know Daisy B.
No.
All right, well, she's saying, "What's up, Taylor?"
What's up?
Oh, and Bob Gnarly's in here. We got a couple more people in here.
$10 in that chat.
Damn, what the fuck was I about to say about the WNBA, man?
I'll come back to you. Here, I got one more thing on the WNBA. This might help refresh your memory, but man, it's just the year of women's basketball because the city of Las Vegas will sponsor each Aces player, which is their WNBA team, with $100,000. Like,
Wow.
why? The government of
Wait,
Las
what?
Vegas.
Wait, say that again?
The government of Las Vegas is going to sponsor each Aces player, which is their WNBA team, with $100,000. Like, is that taxpayer money?
Yeah,
What is
because
going on?
Vegas makes money.
Yeah, yeah, $100,000
It's
bonus.
a charity.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's a
I'll
charity.
give you a reason why. I don't know if it's why, but I'll give you a perfect
Yeah,
reason,
yeah.
right? WNBA just made it to the betting site now. So you can now bet on WNBA.
You're
so
right. They're going to make all that money
you
back.
could say, you could say Vegas about to make money
Yeah.
off them too.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. It's kind of
Sports
like
betting is huge right now.
nothing against like women, men, equality and all that stuff. It's kind of like with women working. At one time, they were only taxing men. So the government figured out a way to get
Oh
women
my
to
God.
work too.
See, that's
So now
that's
they're
a thought
taxing
right
women
there.
too.
That's a thought.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Government's always
you
up to
can't
some
have
shit.
people think sometimes we're fighting for one thing, but they also forget that the consequences for fighting for one thing and the other. So
That's a good point, man. Yeah.
so
that's more
Vegas might be
taxes
giving
for
you
Uncle Sam.
$100,000, but North Carolina I think just lost over $100 million in betting in one day.
Damn.
So that's going to someone's pocket. So $100,000 to like a couple of players, I don't think that's going to be a problem.
That goes to
Yeah.
the state.
Yeah, just one state lost about $100 million in one day.
So it's like FanDuel and DraftKings, like a state, like a
No,
how
no,
does
State
that
by
work?
state thing.
North
Yeah.
Carolina alone.
Right.
Yeah.
But like,
Just-
but when people bet, they bet on like FanDuel, DraftKings.
Yeah,
right?
DraftKings and all a bunch of stuff. But
But, like,
all of them
Those sites are funded.
but from Las Vegas. They're casino owned side. Most of them are owned by
Yeah,
like,
Las Vegas pretty much owns all of it.
most of those stuff, yeah.
So
Anything
what,
to do with gambling.
what the state does is what they buy in to.
No, Las Vegas, the site actually buys licenses from that. I think the way it works, they buy licenses from that state for the state to allow people to play into their
Gotcha.
site. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that
they
makes
pay
sense.
to
Because
the state as well.
You weren't allowed Maryland. You weren't allowed to bet.
You know, a while.
Sport bet
You
for
still can't
recently,
bet.
right?
Yeah, you can't, still
Yeah.
can't. Like
In
Delaware,
Virginia,
you
you
can't
still
bet online.
can't.
A lot of
You can't
states.
bet online in Delaware.
Yeah.
Maryland.
You gotta
What
go to
I'm waiting
casino.
for is Maryland to approve like horse race and like dog
Yeah.
races.
There's
Let's get the
horse
dog
racing.
tracks back up
No,
and
there is, but
running.
you
Let's
can't bet
do
it
it.
online.
Oh,
You can't do it online. Yeah, you can't do it through FanDuel. In the casino,
Man, you
yeah,
can go
do
over
it in the
here to
casino.
you can go over here to shortstop, watch it on the TV.
Yeah,
The little
but
fake shit.
I don't even know how. Yeah, but that shit looks fake. That's
You
the
write
thing,
on
I
a
can't, I
card.
can't
Yeah.
trust it.
I never know how people got into that. Like
I
dudes that
used
just
to-
sit at the gas station
Wow,
and do
yeah.
that shit.
So
Dude, they're just happy souls. Bro.
Yeah,
fun fact. In college, because college, yeah, it's not different. I lived off campus. I paid my rent with horse racing
Wow, this
Yeah.
guy's a
For like-
degenerate gambler.
for like
Yeah.
for like 2 semesters. Yeah, I was. I mean,
Hey, you paid your rent. That's good.
Yeah, that was nothing to do. Like,
got
I'm on FanDuel. I'm up. I'm up
yeah.
now.
You
I'm in the plus.
You come back
Yeah.
from class.
Exactly the plus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Smoke some
always
weed.
good.
And you're hanging with your
$1.
guys. You're like, all right, let's go gamble a little bit more. So, but I actually quit because after making that much money, I lost so much because I just went in. I'm like, oh shit, I can make this much. All right, let's
Right.
go. And I started losing money, and at some point, I'm like, okay, this is a bad habit.
Yeah, that definitely can be. And I got one more WNBA thing, but this is really funny. Take a look at this. So Kim Kardashian went to
Skims.
the
I saw this one.
Los
always
Angeles
doing something.
Sparks game. Went into the locker room, and someone pointed out
Whore.
that one of the girls looks just like Pete Davidson. Do you
Yeah,
see
the
it?
one on the. One on the
Do you see it?
The dude on the left, or the
Oh,
girl,
on the
dude on the
left.
left.
Look,
That's
I'm not gonna
It
lie.
could be a dude. We don't
I'm
know.
not gonna
That
lie.
looks like
24.
Pete,
The only
man.
reason I'm gonna be watching
Yeah.
WNBA is because of them pretty girls.
They got a few.
That's it.
They got a few.
I don't care about the hooping. They ain't hooping.
And actually,
right
that's
for
a good
me.
segue into this next
So
thing.
wait, what I was gonna say is,
Damn, but she looks.
they people. A hot take on WNBA
What?
is all the dudes say that they should lower the rim so the girls can dunk.
Uh-huh.
But the girls,
They
get
got
so
some dunkers now.
Ego.
Yeah, but
Ego.
like if you lowered it, what I think they said.
Well, the
like a
ball's already
foot.
small. You might as well just lower the rim. Yeah.
So what's crazy is all the dudes are like it'd be more entertaining because you get to see dunking, like obviously shit like that. But the girls get so offended by
Yeah,
it.
'cause
They're
when-
like, nah,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause-
why is that?
Why?
Yeah, I don't understand it.
My unbiased take, because WNBA is filled with studs. And you know studs.
Brittany
most of the time,
Griner,
they always
Brittany
want to measure
Griner,
up
yeah.
to the dudes. And that's the problem.
Now, have you heard Brittany Griner speak?
Oh, yeah. That's how she sounds.
But I mean, some of them are looking pretty good. Look at these outfits. This was the outfits on
No, some of the
opening
new
day.
chicks are looking hot. I'm watching. I'm sorry.
Opening day outfits for these
Yes.
tall women here.
That's what we're talking about.
That's a good outfit. That's pretty
Bro.
fly.
She like trips on her.
He
heel.
said that's what I'm talking about.
And all right.
I mean, I'm down for anyone that will fly me out.
Yeah, fly out.
I'm being honest.
Yeah, put me on those new charter jets y'all got.
Bruh,
Nosa say he needs a sugar mama.
I'm
Wow.
just saying.
It's like
I'm
some
tall. They tall. We're making
black
investments.
leather.
Your baby's favorite stepdad.
Yeah.
We live in a world right
She's
now
not really doing it
where
properly, but it's all right.
women ain't gonna play in
And
double.
go hoop. Yeah. Yeah.
I cook all of it.
Straight up.
Man, some tall ladies.
Yo, he
man.
says that shit with pride too. He's like, I'll cook them bitches
See,
up.
that's exactly what he said. That's the thing. Like, there's a bunch of suggestions that would be good for the WNBA that they never take.
They get offended
Yeah.
over a
That's what I'm
lot,
saying.
It
don't
becomes an
they?
ego
They
thing.
get
It becomes a
offended
me
by it.
versus you thing. If the man could do it, I could do it. No, you can't.
You can't. So
You
just
really
stop.
can't.
And
That's
we
the-
can't
it's
have
It's
babies.
not something
Which
that
is
people
not
are
a bad-
saying
it's
as
not
an
a bad
attack.
thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
an attack.
It's
We're
not.
just-
It's not.
They're giving
not
you
a-
feedback
not
on
a
what they
bad
want to
thing.
see. Like it's like YouTube. If you get your comment section, this is well, we don't like this content. We want this content. If dudes are telling you, look, we'll fucking watch it. Make lower the rim so we can see motherfuckers dunk on
Seriously.
each other.
It's
Why not do it?
Same thing with Marvel. That's why Marvel's losing so much money now.
Marvel
They
going into
started
Marvel.
pandering to the nonsense, talking about including women. And to be honest, I
You're
love
right about
women.
that.
I
You're
love
right about
female
that.
actor and all parts of them. But at the end of the day, I don't go there to watch them.
Exactly.
That's the
I just
truth.
watched Madam Web on Netflix. I was like, what is this?
Exactly. She-Hulk, disaster.
She-Hulk is bad, yeah.
It's one thing to have like people like Scarlet, Black Widow, awesome. You know why? Because they let her be her thing.
Exactly. You
But
know,
trying
she's
to
a
now be
Russian, like, killer lady. It makes sense, you
And then
know.
when you got watching Captain Marvel, they just comparing her back to back with Thor, and I'm like, okay, this is bad. And the problem is, superhero movies, the audience is like 80% dudes. So if you're not entertaining the people who give you money, how the hell are you gonna make some money? And that's the same suggestion. Dudes are telling WNBA, if you all do this, we will support. And anything dudes tell you they're gonna ride for, they basically always do it. Because that's just how men are. If we're gonna drink beer and party and be like, yeah, we love it.
What's your favorite Marvel movie?
Of all time?
Yeah.
Marvel?
Iron Man.
There's so many good ones.
The Iron Mans.
Yeah,
the
that's what
OG
I'm
Iron
trying to
Mans
figure
are
out.
fire.
Iron Man.
The OG Iron Mans are
Listen,
fire,
have you seen
dog.
Wakanda, though?
Tony, yeah.
Wakanda's
I mean,
ice
yeah,
cream,
I do like Black Panther.
Such a
But-
and
But
Black
I grew up
Panther,
on the
bro.
OG Iron Mans. Like,
did too.
yeah, that was, I'm just saying, like that was my favorite shit.
Marvel?
What was it? I think it was Thor Ragnarok. I really like.
Marvel?
You like Thor?
I like
No doubt.
Thor's good.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, I like Thor.
But Ragnarok, not Love and
My
Thunder.
favorite-
That got a little
Chris
crazy.
My
He's
favorite,
good.
my
Yeah.
favorite movie, Marvel was X-Men.
Oh, they got some good ones.
OG, bro.
They got some
OG
good ones.
X-Men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
OG, bro.
Look, can I say
I
this
can't,
real
I
quick?
can't. Nothing beats it.
Pull that mic a little bit closer to you.
Can I say this real quick? Back on the topic of the men and women.
Yep.
Clarissa Shields. She keep calling all these guys.
Yeah, I have been seeing
She
that.
recently
Wait, who is
called
she?
out-
Who is she?
She's a professional
boxer.
boxer.
She's a fighter, dude. Let it happen. Let it happen.
MMA.
Yeah.
She's doing MMA now.
No guy's gonna do
But she's
that.
calling
Bellator
guys
does,
out.
yeah.
She called Ryan Garcia out. She said, "Oh, Tank was too small for her." Listen,
What?
I will put a wig on right now. Call me Gina.
Yeah.
I'll-
Call me Gina, yo.
She called out. She made a post up on Facebook, bro. She made a post up on Facebook.
No way.
She said, any boxer or any fighter in general, any fighter or female, street female, any of y'all, female fighter, street female, come fight me. If you win, I'll give you 100,000. Cause I'm a dog. That's what she said.
Said she's
And
a dog?
I'm sweeping all y'all.
What's her name?
Clarissa
Shield.
Shields. Clarissa Shields.
She just
I'm
saying
not
shit
gonna
to get
lie.
likes.
box-
She
I'm
just
not
saying
gonna
shit
lie.
to get
Look,
likes.
I'm not gonna lie. She nice.
She is
For the
nice,
women.
She's
bro.
nice.
I
For the
see
women.
her. She's
For the
good.
women.
Yeah.
For her to be calling out, she called out Thurman too.
That just the power difference between man. Have you seen bro, the video of the transgender MMA fight and
OD.
he
that was
knees
not
the girl
fair.
in the head?
Yeah.
That was
Her
not
skull
Like
is
the
got
OG one
a-
that Joe Rogan was always talking about.
Yeah, her
Yep.
skull literally
Yeah.
was caved in,
That was
dude.
not fair.
The power is just totally different.
And
that men
and
women
you
can
got to think
generate.
about the sample size. There was like one fight and it happened. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty common.
Yeah. That's a really good point. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the fact that they're like it's in men's it's like very rare that something like that to happen. In women's, like first time they did it, boom, it
Yep.
happens.
And it
Like,
happens in every single sport. There's basketball. You see evidence of it. And there was a lacrosse game where someone got knocked out with the ball or
Swimming.
something like
Leah-
that.
Leah
Some girl got hit in the
Thompson and
chest with the
swimming.
ball.
Our bodies are designed to generate another level of power.
Yeah.
It's
bro.
called applied force.
Yeah.
Applied force is a real
Crazy.
thing.
So here's the lady who wants to box men.
Yeah.
I just want to.
Clarissa
I just want to get a
Shields.
little bit.
I won't
Yeah,
take
she's
that
nice.
away from her.
Damn, she
is
throws an
nice.
overhand pretty hard.
Yeah, she got some genes to her.
But it's
she's
just not
doing
gonna
this-
work
she's doing
out,
this to women,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
She's not doing this to no man.
It's like a man wrestling a chimp. You know, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
seriously.
They're just stronger. You
9
know?
out of 10.
I also will say this is another thing about women fighting. Is you see a whole lot of haymakers here, but you don't see a whole lot of nobody dropping
Not
to
a lot
the
of
canvas.
defense.
Dropping to the canvas.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even the girls are,
They're
are
rocked
staying
and
up.
they're just standing there, but they're not hitting the ground.
It's called pillow hands. Pillow hands, baby.
Pillow.
Yeah.
I will say this though.
She calls him out.
You should watch her MMA fight. She
The one
And
that
4 ounce gloves, different
She
story.
got taken down a few
Yeah,
times.
she couldn't
but
do
like,
shit, bro.
Her box, she was tagging her
Yeah.
up. She was really tagging
But
her
when
up.
she went on the ground, bro.
No
She
ground
didn't know
game.
what to do.
She became a Louis. What's his name again?
A what?
Who?
Bruce Lee.
Louis. No,
You
Louis.
saw that. I was trying
Derek
to,
Lewis.
Derek
Oh.
Lewis.
Love
She turned
Bruce.
into
Yeah,
Derek Lewis.
nah, real
There's a
shit.
pillow.
all right, guys.
Yeah.
Derek
Since,
Lewis doesn't grapple. He just stretches.
Derek
Isn't
Lewis.
he the one that says jiu-jitsu doesn't work?
Yeah, he said
Like,
just
just
stand
stand
up.
up.
To be
yeah.
honest, he's right. They never subbed him. They just did all.
true.
He never subbed
But
him. So
Who
he.
was it? Jotim Almeida?
Amelda.
That fought him?
Yeah. I don't like that.
It was a
guy.
Brazilian dude that
Yeah, the Brazilian dude.
that was known for
the-
his crazy mount and just ground and pounded all of his fights.
He's a nut hugger,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
were you talking about like the guy who invented jiu-jitsu? You talking about the
Nah,
what's his
nah,
name?
nah,
Okay, yeah.
He's
This
talking about
huge
Derek
heavyweight.
Lewis. The guy who.
Oh yeah,
fought
Derek Lewis is
Almeida.
awesome, and he's just
Jose
a
Almeida or something like that.
natural fighter. That guy.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know it's Almeida, but he's
Yes,
known
Almeida.
to like knock people out. And his previous fights, he's got like 2 or 3 where he's just like ground and pounded TKOs.
Yeah, but he
And
couldn't do
got
that to Derek.
Lewis to the ground, and he
couldn't do anything with him.
shit.
Yeah, but he was the guy who used to. He had like a 3 or 4 or 5 fight win streak, and he was like a nerd jujitsu guy, and he would do that roll. Ryan Hall. I love that
He was
dude.
an Ultimate Fighter.
He went away real quick though, but when he was hot, it was pretty cool.
Minori rolling off the start of fights like to grab legs. Like
He really was ridiculous. I loved it.
What
Yeah.
about that 18-year-old kid?
Oh, you talking about Chase Hooper? Chase Hooper.
Chase Hooper's cool too.
Rosales.
Yeah,
Rosales.
Chase Hooper.
Rosales.
I don't like that dude.
What's he
I hate the
doing?
way he sounds. I can't say.
Yeah.
I can't.
I said this shit, That's all
Oh
I
my
hear when
God.
he's
Is he
talking.
still relevant? Is he still relevant?
Rosales? Not after that.
No.
long. That fight
And
is
to
terrible.
be honest, the last time I heard about him, he was fighting with his dad. I think his dad or his trainer.
Oh my
Yeah, he's talking about he's not doing chores around the house.
I will say it is crazy. Imagine
What kind of fighter?
going on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Imagine walking out to a UFC pay-per-view and then Monday morning you're showing up to high school class.
Yeah,
Right.
what
That's
the hell?
wild.
Sick,
That's
bro.
wild.
That's
Yeah, that's
fucking
wild.
Does he go to
That's a
school,
bad
though?
boy.
Yeah, if I was in high school and that was happening, jeez, I'm getting them bitches.
Does he? Yo.
Yo, you guys
Yeah.
know Mikey Musumeci?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Skinny.
dude looks like he's like a freshman in high school. Like,
See, it's the
stick,
opposite. He's
a
an old guy.
stick,
Looks
Yeah,
young.
he's a grappling
Yeah.
stud, though.
He's a stick. He
Yeah.
looks like he's frail. He
Kind of
looks
like Chase Hooper or whatever
Yeah,
his name
Chase
is.
Hooper
Yeah,
looks
but
like-
even worse. Like
Wow.
this guy looks like he loves anatomy, bro.
What's his name? What's his
Well,
name?
very
Mikey
technical.
Musumeci.
Mikey
Yeah.
Musumeci.
He does one grappling.
I mean,
One.
he does everything.
Yeah.
He's like he competes.
He's
in-
going against what's that dude's name? You know the twins with the afro?
Yeah, both of them.
They're
both of them
supposed to
just-
go
Oh,
against
I've seen this
Yeah.
guy. I know who you're talking about. I've seen this guy
This
before.
dude
Yeah, this kid is-
he will kill.
He's a
all
viral
of us.
sensation. A lot of people like. I think he streams.
100%.
I think he streams.
Yeah, he's a stud.
But since you're all fighters, I got a nice segment right here. I'm gonna show you all some fighters, and just let me know the first thing that comes to your mind, their influence on the fight game, and just stuff like that. Here's the first one.
Bruce Lee. Oh, that's the god of mixed martial art.
Yeah. So you're liking it? He
God.
really is the
He's
god
the
of
goat.
mixed.
Mixed martial art. He's
He
the
is the
goat. You can't
god.
take it away from him.
God.
Whether he fought, people say, "Oh, he didn't fight." I don't care. He was the one who.
Well,
the
he's
philosophy.
brought clout to it.
The philosophy behind mixed martial art. That guy right
Yeah, he called it Jeet Kune Do, and he melded all his favorite
Everything
martial arts
together,
into
yes.
one.
All the Bruce Lee.
Yes.
His
Boxing and
dragon.
kickboxing and
whether he fought or not, mind you, any fighter who follows his philosophy, you are actually going to be a great martial artist.
yeah.
That's just the truth. So it works.
Yeah, I love Bruce. 135-pound killer right there, man.
Yes. And the fact that most other Hollywood actors who are legit martial artists acknowledges him, that already tells you everything.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris, Michael J. White.
Yeah,
Bam,
not a lot of hate. Well, except in that one Quentin Tarantino movie. Did you ever see that? That was funny, though.
That's a good director, though. Shit.
Next one right here. Let's see what y'all think of this guy. Anybody? You have to be a little older.
I know.
You
It's
know?
Matt.
Anybody? Matt Hughes, baby.
That's
One
Matt.
of the first
He's the
heavyweight.
first one to take out GSP.
GSP, yeah.
This guy was
I
great.
think-
Farm
yeah,
boy.
I think for
I like him,
for
but-
that time, that era, Mike he was huge.
He was excited. I used to
he was
love
huge.
watching
Yeah,
him
for that
fight.
era, yeah.
A lot of wrestling.
Wait, wasn't Matt Hughes the one who literally should have lost the fight due to some submission and he got out of the submission? And
I don't know. I just know that
That
he
rings a
beat
bell.
GSP.
It does.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it was him.
He
Yeah, Matt
upset
Hughes
GSP.
was
That
awesome.
GSP is another person that nobody talks about who is one of the goats, bro.
That shook the world, bro.
Not nobody, but a lot of people don't talk about him when they talk about
much.
it.
Well, yeah, a lot
That
of people
motherfucker-
think he's the best ever.
We don't talk about him enough.
When I think about GSP, I think of that one clip where he was telling his coach that something was hurt. He said, I don't care. You're going to go out there and you're going to fight.
That's awesome,
You know,
dude.
you know the clip I'm talking about?
Nah.
When he went up to heavyweight, that was awesome
Yeah,
too.
I think he ended up winning the fight. But there's a clip where he said something like
Keep
his
on the
knee
cut.
had blown out or something. Something was messed up. And his coach said, I don't care.
He probably still won the fight too.
Yeah.
I think he did.
He's a
Well, how about this guy? What does this guy mean to the world of fighting? I think he's one of the best ever.
Bruh.
Come on, man.
That Rod Tang neck, that Brock Lesnar.
Only guy ever to be in a Madden video game, a UFC video game,
Really?
and
Yeah.
a WWE video
Brock
game.
killed
I
Madden?
think-
Brock.
He played football.
The marketing side
Yep.
of sports, Brock Lesnar killed it. He
Yes.
fucking killed it.
I
dude.
think-
I didn't think Brock Lesnar was a great fighter, though.
He wasn't.
Yeah, not
He won a couple. He won a couple.
That headline and sold some pay-per-views.
Oh, yeah, for
They're
sure.
like
Not a-
top 5 of all time UFC.
Not a mixed martial
The fact that he did it was so
Yeah.
amazing. Just the
I'd
fact
say
that he
he's
did
so-
it.
So Tim, Greg Hardy.
Yeah, he did it all. He wasn't one of those guys that just talked about it. He did it.
Yeah, yeah.
And like he was a collegiate gold medalist,
Yep.
right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he
No,
was a
he did
wrestler.
everything.
Yo, have
Yeah,
you guys
he's the
seen his
real deal.
daughter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo.
She looks like him.
Yo,
She's like she
yeah.
could beat you up. If you,
Like,
yeah,
No,
like,
she
I
was.
want to
though.
see her
She's
and
the-
Clarissa.
What do you say?
yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
She broke
OG.
at her college. She broke the college record for shot put.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
looks huge.
Like,
That's crazy.
She looks huge.
That
Like,
motherfucker's chest is
Muscle
massive.
head.
like if you get
Crazy.
married to her, she gonna be the man of the house.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
It's a story about that tattoo on his chest. Wasn't that tattoo
Sword?
something
It
else?
looked cool.
Nice sword
Yeah,
with brass
it
knuckles.
was- I think it, was
Yeah.
supposed to- it was something else. I was
That
told.
looks like a sword.
And he got it covered up.
He got
Huh.
a scar,
Okay.
He got surgery. I don't know.
Yeah, that
That'd
looks like
be-
a
that'd be
sword.
cool.
It was like a dick or something.
But
yo,
They
what?
got it like.
I gotta cover this dick up on my chest. Put a brass knuckle sword on there.
High school shit.
But I think Joe Rogan said it best. He said if an alien force landed on this planet and said, "Put forth your greatest warrior," I think it'd be Brock Lesnar.
John Jones.
Yeah. I mean, in a sense.
John
of
Jones, though.
size,
It's
in a
John.
sense of
It's John.
size.
Yeah, but Brock
It's
Lesnar's
John.
always gassed out though.
But yeah, what if the alien's 300 pounds though? We gotta go with Brock.
He'll gas out
Nah,
after.
honestly, I would put up Francis.
Yeah.
Francis is
Francis would
well.
be a
Francis is
scary
scared of John
motherfucker.
Jones, so
I
that
think-
that cuts
I
it right
agree.
there.
I hate
He's
that shit. I wanted
scared.
to see that.
Yeah,
No,
Even
I
Alex
think
Pereira is
fucking
scarier
get
than John
knocked out
Jones.
by what's the
he
name?
turned his
Alex
back on
Pereira
him.
is scarier
Yeah,
than
but he
John
went
Jones.
to
Yeah,
box.
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
But the fact that he left the UFC right when John Jones came back, I won't forgive him for
Yeah,
that.
they say it was a whole money thing, which I understand.
I understand that too. Yeah, because he made so much money with the boxing.
He would have made some money.
And,
Yep.
and people say whatever. Francis won a life. I mean, after he made $10 million off a boxing match.
Yeah.
Bro.
Win,
He
lose, or
coached-
draw.
Yeah,
10
win,
million
lose,
is
or draw,
nice.
$10 million.
Yeah.
That's winning a life.
He
I
probably
mean,
did the right thing,
because we can
but
talk about
from a
all this-
competitive standpoint, he should have stayed in the
Hall of Fame
UFC.
stuff,
Put him
NBA
up.
deals.
Put the spider
I
up
saw
there.
it.
Yeah, that's right. This is what we got next. My favorite fighter in UFC history, the
Anderson
Spider.
Silva, yes, the
I
Spider.
grew up.
Spider.
watching him. Like, that's who my favorite fighter was.
Yes.
Same. That's why I first started.
I think
Still to this
Spider.
day?
To this
Yeah.
day, I literally I fell in love with UFC in general because of him.
Yeah,
Dude, so many
I
great
think
knockouts, so many good submissions.
he represents what an artist.
How about the Chael Sonnen fight where he was getting his ass kicked the entire fight, and then he gets the triangle at the
I
end?
love that fight, yo.
Yeah, he's an
I
artist.
like Chael too, but at the time I kind of hated him.
I was happy when he got knocked out.
Chael's
I ain't gonna lie.
I love Chael. I love Chael.
Cocky
man.
shit. No, when he got knocked out with that cocky
When he was
shit.
just leaving his
Oh
head out.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, leave that
It
bitch
was
out
making
there.
me so mad that he was doing that too, yo.
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah,
got
same
knocked
thing
out.
happened to Venom one time.
Yeah.
You see that happen to
It all
Venom?
happens to all the show.
I think
brothers.
Lima was the one who knocked him
That
out.
was
yeah,
wild.
Lima. Yeah, when he
Yeah.
kicked his legs
That
off
shit
and
was
then
so
That was
tough,
great.
kicked his
bro.
leg off and then
The most iconic
Finished
thing
him.
about him, I'll say, is the dope ass bright yellow shorts with the Nike check on the back.
Yeah.
That shit, I always
Oh
thought
yeah,
that shit
those
was
were
sick.
hard. I remember those.
His shorts that he used to rock when he used to have like the
Yellow
bright yellow
the
shorts. with, like,
Brazilians
but
collar.
then they had, that was when Nike first started coming over, like supporting combat sports and shit. He used to have the Nike shorts. That was tough.
What do you
Yeah.
guys think about Max Holloway shorts?
can't
Yo,
think of
I
it.
thought them joints were hard.
it's fine.
Yeah, I like them.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, I like those.
Nah, I don't
You know what's crazy?
My shit-
My
you
favorite
look
shots
pretty
out of all of them that night was Alex's short.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those were
that
sweet
was
too.
my favorite.
I would have liked them better
I saw
though
you
if
did
they
do
were like
a
the shorts,
episode on
like
that?
the shorts.
about
not
what?
The
little
shorts,
spandex joint.
you had
But
the
the
shorts.
design was icy
Did you pull
though.
up the custom shorts?
Yeah,
on one year?
bro.
I don't think I did, but maybe.
I thought I saw
I've done a
you.
lot.
You need a pair of
Yeah.
pink
It feels
shorts.
fluent when you're fighting.
You need a pair of pink
Yeah,
shorts.
it feels more like you're
Would that say
not
like
you're not
Pretty
wearing
Boy,
anything. That's what I like.
in black or something? That-
Walk out the Soulja
Sean
Boy.
looks sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty boy coming through.
That'd be great,
Out
man.
the way.
Yo,
What's that one boxer's name? Where he actually like be playing around with guys. Like he'll be.
yo, with the afro.
Yes.
Yo,
Oh,
I
I know
don't
who
know
you're talking
his
about.
name.
He fights like
yeah.
Prince
Posted
Nassim.
a video,
make
yeah.
me mad.
Yeah,
Because they be trying, yeah, they be trying to stop it, but he's fighting. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he fights like Prince Nassim.
Bro, literally, bro, full.
I know who you're
full
talking
throw
about.
jabs,
Let me
hooks,
pull.
and
I'm
bro,
gonna pull up his
he'll
name.
and like, bro, he'll like
So the
slip,
ref-
and then he'll
Have
like
you seen this
tap
guy?
on their head.
Now, who you talking
Yeah, I
about?
have seen
Trolling
that.
them, bro.
Yeah.
And, like,
Show-
he'll be
big
boxing,
showboater,
and,
boxer.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about to-
He'll,
I'm about to-
like
I'm
come
about
up
to
to him and be
pull it
like,
up.
yo, like, bro, he's still
He's
fighting,
nice,
like,
yo.
you know what I'm talking about, right?
I've seen
Bro,
that
he'll
clip,
like
though.
he'll slip a
I've seen
punch
that clip
and then
where
like
tap his
tap
head.
the
Yeah,
dude on the
yeah,
head,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like, and
I
then
think
yeah,
his
bro,
name is- I think
and
his
then
name is,
roll it, like,
Whittaker.
bro.
Well, real quick, we we talked about Brock Lesnar. I got this clip to show you guys. What do you think about this, though? The Rock Lesnar. Should he?
I've heard about
he's
this.
Training. He's training.
Yo, I feel
His
like
technique already looks like
everybody
ass.
is nowadays.
Yeah.
Yo.
But Rock versus Brock would be pretty epic.
Wait,
Who's
this is-
training?
Is this his
What is he
son?
trying
making a
to
movie?
curb stomp him?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Yo.
You don't know the rules yet.
Yeah.
Wait, the Rock is. What is the Rock doing?
You can put some real pants on if you wanted to, Rock.
Facts.
he really could.
Yeah.
They look like they trying to make a movie.
This could be AI for all I know, but I found this footage of him training MMA.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
way.
it's to be honest, I think he's doing it for personal.
It's probably just a
self-defense.
fitness.
I don't think he's going.
Bro,
Right.
who was
Probably
it?
one doing it for a movie.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, yeah.
I
He
had
looks
to
like he
wanna-
could definitely play the role.
actors-
I had to want to play him as Kratos, of which I don't support. I personally don't support that, but they could.
Bro, actors.
I don't
Some
think
actors
Kratos-
go through like
Kratos,
a brutal.
yeah, God of War.
Yeah,
I don't think he fits Kratos.
physical,
The person I think fits God of War more is the black dude from Blood Diamond.
Oh, him? Yeah, what's his name?
His
Yeah.
voice just
Bro,
matches
not gonna
Kratos'
lie,
voice
The
more
Rock
than
did
anybody.
come out with a nice movie on Netflix.
What is it?
I can't think of it. Is it Lightning or something like that? He is a superhero. Well, he's not a superhero. He's kind of
Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Dark Adam or
Oh,
something.
yeah. I saw that.
movie was pretty
You
good.
liked it?
Yeah.
I never
Yeah,
saw.
I had
I think I
mixed-
saw clips of it.
I
That
had
was
mixed
pretty good.
feelings
I like
about
his
it.
show
Yeah,
Ballers.
yeah.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't, but I heard
Ballers
about
is
that.
pretty
That
Yeah.
one's fire.
Yeah,
Ballers
Ballers
is
is
sick.
pretty
He's like
sick.
The Rock plays. It's a show.
like
And
an
he
agent.
plays the agent slash like money manager for like these NFL athletes and like keeps them out of trouble and shit. It's a pretty cool show. I like it. Yeah.
Is it on Netflix though?
I don't know if it's on Netflix or not. Maybe I think it is.
It's on HBO.
I watched the whole
Max,
thing. I
think.
binged the whole thing for like 2
Oh
weeks.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard a lot about that.
Super realistic. The football isn't, but like
Yeah.
the business side of
Yeah,
it,
business
and
side
how
of
like everything works and how like manipulative the industry
It
is.
kind of has a lot. That's what we're
Yeah.
trying to do with Punch Drunk. It's kind of
Yeah.
like exactly like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so much for it being low. Right?
And another one of my favorite fighters. You ever heard of this guy, Michael Pereira?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's insane. He's out of his
He just
mind.
knocked out.
I posted that on my story.
Yep.
He just knocked out.
Oh yeah,
I saw it.
he did a backflip, landed a illegal knee.
Oh yeah. That's right. You
Yeah.
actually got that
He
pulled
got choked
up.
him
Yeah,
out.
this right here. This right here.
Ben Whitaker.
Ben
Yeah.
Whitaker.
He also just knocked
here it is,
out.
here it is.
He's
Andre
insane. He's
Petrosky.
out of his mind,
Yo, that was.
He just
insane.
knocked out Andre Petrosky too, the winner of the Ultimate Fighter.
This is the last card.
dude.
Yeah,
I love him for stuff like
guy's
that.
wild.
But check out what he does in his free time.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, he's
Dude,
saving the
rescuing
dogs.
dogs from floods in
Such a
Brazil.
blessing.
Yeah, I
He's
saw
got a
this.
boat full of stray dogs, and he's rescuing them from
I mean-
floodwaters.
I put that
And
on
he
my
had to get
story.
this dog from a roof.
To be honest, I feel like most of the fighters from Brazilians are mostly like cool dudes.
Oh yeah,
All
most
the fighters
fighters.
are
Most
cool.
fighters are cool.
They're all
dudes.
cool.
Good
Brazilians,
guys
yeah,
too.
like, yeah, from Brazil.
There is a few nut cases, but
Yeah.
They're crazy in a good way. Like this
yeah,
guy right
in
here.
a good way, a fun way.
Like
yeah.
this guy runs off the cage. You
Yeah,
ever seen him do that? He does
yeah.
backflips off the
That
cage
motherfucker's
onto
wild.
people.
He does wild
Wasn't he
shit.
the one that played or no? Something happened and the ref thought that he was like out of it and they stopped the fight. And
He
was
pretended
still
to be
trying
knocked
go.
out.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't
He
it
would
him
do something
I
like
don't think
that.
that was him.
He's like,
That wasn't him. Man, his name is Ben Whitaker though. I found it. That's his name. Ben
The
Whitaker.
boxer
Ben
that fights
Whitaker?
like, he
Whitaker
fights
look
like
him up.
Prince Nassim.
yeah, I've seen that shit.
That
He's-
dude,
he's
he
cool.
Like that, yo. Like he be like doing all kind of shit.
I've seen
Yeah,
it.
tapping heads on the head.
Dancing while he's
Yeah.
slipping.
I
So this guy
died.
right here.
Yeah, Ben
yeah,
Whitaker.
yeah. Look, I died when he tapped guy on the head.
Yo, yeah. And the
Wow,
ref,
bro.
yo, the ref comes over. He's like, yo, he said you can't be playing with him like that. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, look, this is the one.
Yeah.
No way.
Yo, this guy's
Wow.
slick, bro. He's slick with it.
Yeah.
This is what I like to see.
He just be put on a show.
This is like why I like Spider Silva.
Look at the gloves with the skeleton hands. Those are
those are
hard.
hard,
Man, how come that's so zoomed in? What's going on here?
That is tough.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there.
You just tapped him on the head.
Yeah.
Literally tapped over there.
His eyes are wide open too. He is focused.
Yeah.
Laser focus.
Yeah, dude. He's not blinking. He's not
Oh my
flinching. He knows.
gosh.
Look, laser focus.
He's really got
Look,
the
he's
spidey.
smiling and shit.
Those
Yo.
gloves
He
are hard. I want some
Yo.
gloves like that.
Look at him. Look at him, bro.
And like for people in the chat, like
Yo.
you guys
Ooh.
might think like you guys can do this shit, but like this is against a professional.
Literally.
And he's like,
Yo, he hit him with the back
and he's
hand.
toying with him, bro.
Right. This dude trains for a
That is
living,
crazy.
and he's doing that.
But you know what's crazy, bro? Like, I guarantee you when he trains, he does the same exact shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's how
Like,
he
bro,
fights.
like,
Yeah.
He
that's
grew-
what I'm
he grew
saying.
confidence with that. He
Yeah.
just-
You,
Fight
I mean, you
exactly
gotta
like
feel
train.
good to fight good. You do,
Yeah.
right? In a way, you gotta have that confidence.
But he'll be another one, just like Anderson Silva, fucking out there doing that shit. And somebody gonna catch that.
Yeah.
Somebody
You know-
gonna catch
you know
that
who was
chin.
Like that? You know
Eventually.
who was like that? One of my all-time favorite boxers, Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was
Very
a showboat
true, bro.
motherfucker.
He
Yeah,
had,
he
I
was
think
a
he had.
show.
Jones probably had the best jab in the game.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's jab.
Bro, he would fire that thing off too. Bing, bing,
Bing,
bing,
bing, bing, bing, bing, bing, bing,
bing.
like
I mean, he would
50.
fire it off. Literally fire
Man,
it
Just keep
off.
firing the
And
jab.
speaking of Silva, he
And
had a
you'll
couple jab knockouts in his day.
Yeah,
He would
he
just
did.
bam knocked out. You know?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think what's crazy about the Silva thing is when he broke his leg or when the dude broke his leg on him. The same shit happened to the guy. It happened like was it Chris Weidman then broke his leg. Isn't that crazy?
Bad.
Like
that
years later,
bad.
the same guy he broke his leg on, broke his leg. Like that was
that
wild.
Chris Weidman one was bad.
That shit started happening a lot. It was weird.
That
Like
was
it
against,
happened to Connor.
Yeah.
Or not a lot.
Oh, the Connor one was bad too. And Connor was such a badass about it.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That weakened their bones or something.
No,
Yeah, the fracture. It's the small micro fractures from kicking for so many
Yeah.
years.
You're right.
I said I wonder if it happened from like a drug that they may have been taking that weakened their bones or something.
No, I just think it's impact.
Yeah, I think it's the wear and tear. The
Bro,
drugs
it's
make it
Strong.
better.
We underestimate how
The drugs make it
think-
better.
because we don't see it all the
It's
time.
also
We
gen-
underestimate how strong our bones are.
Bro, but it's
Yeah.
also
The bones are
genetics. Like
strong.
I felt like people like I like to kick shins. Like,
Yeah.
but
His
your
shins are fucking
are
crazy.
They're the most
Yeah.
dense shins I've ever felt.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
even
bro.
holding-
That's
under
good.
my
That's
back-
good. You got
Hardest
some
I've
baseball
ever
bats
hold-
down there.
Yeah, your shin. I can feel your shin come through the thick ass tie pad.
Wow.
and it
That's
bends,
good, man.
It bends my forearm bone. I feel it every time.
That's good.
Every time I feel it bend my forearm bone.
That's
It's
about the
insane.
best characteristic you could have.
Bro.
Yeah. Seriously,
actually.
hard
I
shins.
don't feel
Yo,
it.
but he
Yeah.
he also had his leg compound fractured. He got ran over by a car, snapped his leg in half.
Yo,
bone was
what the
showing.
fuck?
That's what they say when bones heal back. They heal back denser and stronger. Like I'm telling you.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
my-
Actually,
that's
I
my
broke
right
my
leg's
leg.
stronger, though.
I broke my
That's what I'm
leg in
talking
a
about,
in a taekwondo fight. I was at the national tournament, and there's a huge calcium deposit on it. There's like a bump about like I don't know about like that big.
You can feel it like when you go down your shin.
Yeah, it's huge bump, and it's just always going to be there. And I'd imagine that's the strongest point of my leg now.
Yeah, bro, that shit hardens up.
And,
Calcium's hard as fuck.
Real quick, switching
Hey, if you-
topics here. There's been a big debate between NFL players and NBA players on who could switch sports better. And basically, the consensus was that the NBA guys could not play football because they're not tough enough. But then Nick Young brought up a good point. There was a fight between an NBA player and an NFL player, and NBA is 1-0. Do y'all hear about that when Darren Williams fought Frank Gore?
Yes. I
Darren
did.
Williams knocked Frank Gore out.
Yeah.
But yeah, look at this footage from the fight. And I thought that was a good point because you would think that the NFL guy would be tougher.
Yeah,
that was weird, right?
out of
How
him.
can you just push a guy that hard in a boxing match? But he really was punking him though. The NBA guy.
Oh wait, I remember watching. That.
You're not allowed to. Pull
yeah,
push in boxing.
that's definitely against the rules.
But then you're not real fighters, so you'd expect something like that.
And that's also like what 2 people out of I don't even know how many.
Okay,
You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Based on my experience too, football players don't.
They can't really
they're-
fight.
They're role players. Well, I'm talking about switching. They're role players.
Oh, and
They
on the
come-
basketball
they come to
court.
Basketball, they're role players.
Yeah.
They're not typically.
Because basketball requires so much skill, you know.
It's more cardio.
I would say if I had to guess, I would say basketball going to football.
I would say that too.
You
Yeah.
know why? I think because football is just explosive cardio.
Mhm.
Basketball is more explosive.
More running and jumping.
Active cardio.
Yeah, and then
So-
basketball's running and jumping, and then have touch and put it
Tell
in the
you what, though, man,
basket.
these
and-
basketball players probably make great wide receivers.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
imagine
Because
LeBron.
they know how to catch that ball.
Like
with
tight
one
end,
hand,
They got good
Ball,
eye-hand-eye
ball,
coordination.
high.
Yeah.
Or like
But
Yes,
that's
tall.
like
or like
Yep.
DK.
Athletic as fuck.
Yeah.
They can jump high
But
as
he-
shit.
Big
Yeah,
ass
might be nice
receiver,
at-
just mossing everyone.
Yeah, but he'd
LeBron,
probably be
bro.
nice at basketball.
And they're all huge guys. So if they add a couple of pounds on them, and
Yeah.
that's,
I don't think I can tell you a guy in the NFL right now who I think would go over to the NBA and cook.
and
Like,
cook. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Maybe,
Nah.
maybe somebody
DK.
like
Like you just
what's
said.
his name, man? Light skinned guy.
But then you got to assume he has a shot.
maybe.
You know,
Yeah.
no one's got a
DK's
shot in the
And then-
NFL.
and then-
One-handed catch. Like,
Odell. Oh,
Odell.
no, yeah.
Odell's
yeah,
small
he
though.
could.
I feel like
Odell's
he's
small.
looking at
Odell's
the team
small.
like
That's the thing. He's small.
Yeah,
Yeah, Odell's short. So I don't know. You need height for NBA.
Yeah.
true.
You do.
But how tall is Steph?
Steph is
Steph Curry.
six. I think 6'3".
6'3".
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. All NBA, there isn't an NBA player is probably shorter than 6'1".
Nah, there
Definitely.
is.
Nah,
Most-
not no
No.
more.
Most
Not no
guards
more.
I was
not
about to say
guards
maybe in the
are
back in the
typically
past.
Not no
between
more.
6'1" and 6'3".
Yeah.
Most guards.
Yeah.
You know why
Like,
it
if
isn't
you got a
anymore?
small guard, it's because they
On
just
TV, they look
Yeah.
smaller
Yeah, they look small, but
because they're
all
going
tall.
against
I'm
7-foot
thinking he's
dudes.
5'11".
Nah,
Who?
that
Wow,
that was
Steph.
when Iverson was around.
Yeah.
Shit,
But he-
And that's not even
5'11",
short though.
5'11".
Like 5'11" is not short.
I thought he was like 5'10".
I mean, the shortest guy in NBA history was
6'0".
Muggsy at 5'3".
Muggsy, yeah, Muggsy.
That's
5'3".
yeah.
Muggsy
This
was
is
Yeah.
Allen Iverson was 6'3".
5'3".
What the fuck?
And he's from Maryland. He's a Maryland boy.
Muggsy's a Maryland dude?
Yep.
He's
Got
sick.
he's got a great documentary about his life. Tragic life.
Where'd you watch that?
I
It is
forget
short.
on YouTube, I think.
I'll watch that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Well, they said Allen Iverson is 6 foot.
Yeah, he's about
I
6
meant
foot.
the same. I
And-
was thinking about Muggsy though. When
And
he's talking
you know
about
what?
Yeah.
I wouldn't think he will be 6 foot, but then you realize everybody in the NBA is big. So Allen Iverson would look like a 5'11" guy before all this guy, but he's 6. Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
Muggsy, Nate Robinson, and what's the other guy? Real skinny guy.
Even right now,
There's a bunch of guys. There was a
Spud
Spud
Webb.
Webb,
Spud Webb.
the
He was like-
slam dunk champion. He won
Yeah.
a dunk contest at 5'8" or something. Yeah.
Damn.
Well, now we're going to switch gears a little bit and get into more of an
Sex
interview
stories.
kind of thing. And I want to know more about this Punch Drunk Entertainment. Taylor, what can you tell me about
Tell
this?
him
What
to,
is
man.
this?
Tell
Punch
him,
Drunk.
boy.
Oh shit. So Punch Drunk, it started off. It was just supposed to be a podcast. You know, me and my boy, so just talking shit about MMA and combat sports. And then all the other shit that matters. But then it just kind of. I got surgery on my knee recently. Been out of the fight game a little bit, so I've been time to, like, sit down and think. And basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to turn, basically, imagine like Barstool Sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a Barstool Sports. We're trying to basically create a version of
And pull that mic a little bit closer to you.
sorry.
You're good, though.
We're
Yeah.
trying to basically create a Barstool Sports version of combat sports, specifically, obviously, focused on the niche of regional. What we mean by regional is like anybody who's not in the UFC, like small. They fight regionally all across the country. You got tons of different promotions all across the country that. And you got tons of fighters, tons of athletes, tons of guys that even just train that don't fight. Like my guys, well, they fight actually, so I can't even say them. But guys in the gym, it's a huge community. It's a huge pool of people that I've met, traveled around, met tons of great people in that I feel like doesn't have like a camaraderie or a community kind of. And it also like kind of like college sports and pro and NFL, like that kind of shit, where you have college has now got so much opportunity for the athletes, for sponsorships, endorsements, revenue.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, like they get spotlighted and funded just as much as the pros now, right? We need that in MMA now, where MMA is so big, the UFC has taken over. I think sports in general, like obviously everybody still loves football, baseball, all that shit, but everybody loves the UFC. Everybody loves watch fighting.
That's my favorite sport right now, man.
We
Hell
talk.
yeah.
It's everybody's becoming everybody's because it's one of those things that we talk about. People when you're at a football game, right? If you were at an NFL game and a fight broke out in the stands behind you, where's your attention going? To the fight, right?
That's
'Cause
such a good point,
People
man.
love
Oh my
combat. People
God.
love the sport.
Yeah.
Even if you're like the type where you're like, oh, like I don't like the
Anything could be happening.
the
If that fight
mean,
start happening, you're
bloody
turning around.
shit.
Yeah.
Fights are
Your
everybody-
wife could be giving birth, and then the nurses
Yeah.
start fighting. You're like,
You're like,
whoa,
oh shit. Whoa, like
oh my God.
yeah, it draws. It's always drawn attention. World Star did a great job highlighting that shit, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They capitalized on that pretty good.
big
Yeah.
time. So where we talk about like the Barstool thing, right? Their focus was college athletes and college like scene stuff, like partying, comedy, that kind of shit. And
Get the fun into it.
It took over, right? Yeah. So
Make
we're
it
trying
kind of
to-
about the fan too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
trying to create a platform where basically it's like we're a one-stop shop. You got all the type of highlights, the statistics.
And you got some fighters too. Like
Yeah.
who's this guy, Violent Vince Mosca?
Vince, that's my striking coach. Vince
Okay.
Vince
Is he in the Salisbury area?
no, he's in Baltimore.
Okay, yeah.
So we're
This guy looks like he could definitely clean someone's
This
clock.
motherfucker here is one of the baddest dudes. When it comes to striking, that motherfucker is dangerous, bro.
That's
But yeah, that's
awesome.
my striking coach, Vince Mosca. He's one of our boxing athletes. We're recruiting athletes right now all across the country and different places. Every region, I want 2 or 3 different athletes to represent us. Kind of just like same thing with like Barstool. They got Barstool athletes representing them. Same thing for us. We're trying to spread the word, spread the community, and basically create a platform where you can come and actually get entertained by more than just the UFC, that high level of combat sports. It brings more personality to the table, showing off other lower tier fighters' personalities, their stories, their backgrounds, their highlights. Because, dude, just as much as there's UFC content and highlights and cool, crazy knockouts, the same shit happens right here 5 minutes down the road at your local promotion.
Yeah.
And I feel like now where it's such a big sport, we have everybody participates, whether they're just training for fun, they watching it, whatever, they care about it. You don't even there's people that don't even realize that there's a whole local scene right in their backyard that they could go watch fights now and go see and support these guys. So basically, we're trying to create a platform that gives more spotlight, more exposure, and opportunity for all these fighters, these gyms, these promotions, these coaches. Eventually, then leading into we want to have our own promotion that I'm not want to kind of spoil the idea on. But we have something brewing up that we're trying to create our own promotion that's going to be all about the fighters and not about the promotion making the money. It's going to be about the fighters, like the OG ways. When you used to go fight in the cage It was because some dude came up to you and said, "Hey man, I'll give you $500. You come fight tonight."
It was honor.
The old Fight Club days. Like that's when fighters you can make a living off that shit. Like you could be a broke ass dude, no nothing. And now it's like you go 5 years, you don't see a dime. You've trained for 5 years hard, 20 fights. You don't see a fucking dime, dude, and it sucks. It's a sacrifice, but I think we got room for change there. So that's
well. I like what you're doing here. If any MMA fighters are watching, definitely hit them up. All right, and what's the biggest promotion around here right now? Stellar Fights.
Stellar's our biggest.
Stellar Fights. Shout out to Stellar.
And Shogun over the bridge in Baltimore. Yeah. Shogun's huge.
Yeah, I've heard of them too. And where's the best place to train? If you could train anywhere in the Salisbury area or Baltimore area, DMV.
We all train at SBY, but I'm not the type where it's like you should train any one spot. Like, everybody's got something to offer. Every coach, every competitor, every gym you go to, there's something to offer. They have something that they're good at. I'm a firm believer in cross training. Go wherever you can, train with everybody, get all types of looks, get different training partners, different coaches telling you what to do. When it comes to the corner, totally different story. You know, you have your corners who you resonate with, who's gonna push you to take you to war.
How about this for a question? Because I'm always feeling like coaching doesn't matter as much as people make it out to be. The corner, how big of a difference does the corner really make when you're getting? I mean, you're in a full fight. And some guy just tells you for 30 seconds what to do in the corner. How much of a difference does that make, man?
I think that cornering is obviously maybe I'd say 10% of the fight.
It's good to have support.
It's very important. It's very important. One, because the mental prep beforehand. Your corner that's your
game plan.
Their job, giving you the game plan.
Game plan's
training you to be super instinctual and thinking on the fly and not having to think too heavy when you're in the cage and being comfortable beforehand with the nerves and all that shit. When you get in there though, and you hear that door go clink,
right?
Your whole world goes to.
It makes me think of that iconic Mike Tyson quote: "Everyone has a plan until you get punched in the mouth." Right? Like that's so true, isn't it?
The corner, obviously, people. It's not like where you're supposed to. Your job is to. A lot of coaches do this, and that's why I don't resonate with a lot of coaches. And is the whole I'm trying to control you like a video game.
It's like they want to put their fingerprints on you.
Yeah, they're trying to make you do certain things. I think your job as a coach.
He heard that, by the way.
It's just like a quarterback and his left tackle, right? Is to have the blind side. Like I'm telling you what I'm seeing that you're not seeing. I know you're not seeing, and that's my job because if one of the things that gets out of my mouth resonates with you, if you hear it, you're like, oh, that is true. He is doing that. Yeah. That will be the the moment turning point in that fight where you'll capitalize on that, and then it changes the whole script of the fight. What happens in the cage is solely on the fighter, though. That's how you prepare. It's how you operate when the lights are on. It's all about you. But when it comes to the coaching side, it's important, but it's not. It's important for preparation.
Yeah, because just knowing my personality, I can see myself getting an attitude. You know, I just got done fighting some guy. He's telling me what to do. I'm like, dude, you know. But
guys are hard to coach.
But one more question for you. Here's my biggest thing with MMA, because I told you I'm a Taekwondo guy, but I know that I could not do MMA because here's why. As soon as I sat down in the corner, I wouldn't be able to go back out there. As soon as I took a break, let's say I got cut, let's say I got a cut, right? It's fine when the adrenaline's running, but how long is a corner sit?
1 minute.
1 minute, that's too long. The adrenaline goes down. I feel the cut now. I'm not going back out there. I'm not getting hit in my cut again.
I've timed it before. It's a minute. I've timed it multiple times because I wanted to see the truth behind it. Go watch a UFC fight next time, right? This is how far I go into the game. Go watch a UFC fight, and when the bell rings, when they say, all right, let's fight, and they come back and touch gloves, put your phone timer on. It's a minute. Sometimes it's a minute 30.
Okay.
Because they bullshit around with a lot of shit. It's
your cornerman being in the ring and stuff like that.
Yeah, they try to rush at the regional level. They do try to rush you out because they want the show to be moving.
Yeah.
But when you talk about UFC, I've seen dudes. I know for a fact that the second the bell rings to the second they touch gloves again, it's like a minute 23 seconds, minute 24 seconds that goes by.
And does that make sense? What I'm saying though, is it like that when you sit there for a minute? Because you could be in a fight and you wouldn't even know you got a cut, right?
Yeah.
You won't even know you got
feel
hurt.
nothing.
But as soon as you sit down and realize it, is it hard to go back out there? You're like, I'm gonna get hit in my cut again. I'm gonna get hit in my wound again.
And I also feel like you're already
the adrenaline still carries you.
After all that training and shit, you're like, but I might as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Bro,
I don't feel none of that shit.
You don't feel that?
I don't think I feel none of that shit.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the sitting down, like it does affect a lot of fighters differently. That's the thing about fighting is
I'd rather keep going until I'm dead. You know?
Every fighter, every coach, everybody is different, and they operate in different wavelengths. They operate different ways. Like sitting on the stool, I don't really think too heavy about sitting on the stool. What pisses me off about the stool is like maybe you have some momentum going. Like let's say you're on top and you're about to go for a finish, and then the bell rings. That might be the only thing that would kind of like kill my vibe a little bit. But I actually enjoy sitting down and hearing what he has to say. Anthony is one of my other coaches.
Oh, cool. You put him in your corner?
Yeah, he's in my corner big time. He does a lot of, dude, this guy right here, I can't even give him the praise in the world. He's done so much stuff for me, for our fighters, everybody, dude. But hearing what he has to say and what he's seeing, I like to hear what I'm not seeing that they're seeing, because then when I come out, I can fix that mistake, for one. For two, also just like it's comforting. It's nice to like come back. I like when I'm a fighter, like some coaches will bullshit you. They'll be like, yeah, we won that round, this and that. I want you to tell me if I'm sucking, if I'm fighting bad, if I'm not seeing this, if I'm fighting too slow. I want your feedback, because then I know what kind of shit I got to bring to the table when I get back out. But it never slows me down or slugs me out, ever, really. Anything, it motivates me, especially when you have a good coach who knows how to lock into that different side of you, where it's just like wakes you up into a whole nother animal. Yeah,
He has a really good point. Like every fighter is different. Every fighter's different. Like
completely.
How he says, like even the coaches, every coach is different. Every coach is different with their fighter. So like even just like being in the corner, and like if you have your eyes closed and you just hear that voice, like it you know who it is. You know it's your coach. You know.
And that can be hard when you're in the ring. Sometimes that voice can kind of pierce through the crowd, I bet. And
but it's very hard. It's the hardest skill of all fighters. Learning how to listen is very hard.
Like through the crowd, or just listening in general?
Just in general.
In general, when somebody's in your face trying to knock you the fuck out, and you're trying to hear the Chunky's over here, run the jab. That's not what you're thinking about. You're like,
cover up, you're screwed. Just cover up.
Hear too. Everything. I'm telling you, it's like a whole black tunnel.
It's
just
the craziest experience,
and you're just like, holy fuck, and then it's over.
So tell me about your first amateur fight, or first fight with a crowd, first fight with a cage. Tell me about that.
My first fight was against Mitch Randueles. He's one of my training partners now, actually, at Ground Control.
So was it like a stellar? Was it something lower? So it was a stellar fight. And you said that you started at 18. You got into it to get in shape, and now you find yourself in the octagon or some kind of cage. Yeah. Like, what was really going through your mind before that first bell, before that first glove touch? Was it really nerve-wracking?
Oh, yeah. I was, for me, it was like, I knew I was tough.
And does it feel like stage fright? Sorry to give you so many questions, but does it feel like stage fright? Does it feel just like nerves, like I shouldn't be? Like, what's the feeling?
It's a fear of fucking waking up and having somebody tell you got knocked the fuck out. That's my biggest fear. Like, it's like, damn, you mean all these people just saw me get slumped, being a meme, being on whatever. That's fighting is very vulnerable, bro. But like,
but is that where really the nerves are coming from in that first fight, or is it just like having all eyes on you?
For me, everybody's different. For me, the nerves come from the unknown. So I don't really get nervous before fights, because I've been through all of it. I've been knocked out. I've been dropped on my ass and had to come back and still pull off a win. I've had absolute domination wins, quick, fast wins, every single thing that you can possibly. That's why I'm grateful for my amateur career, because I've been through every experience you could possibly have in the cage, other than like obviously like fucking like dying or like breaking a bone or a limb, something like that. But so I've been through all of it. So now that I know what it feels like, and the next day I know I woke up and like my life's still okay and everything's okay and everybody still loves me and my friends are my friends and my family's my family. Nothing changes. You'll start to get more comfortable with just getting in the cage. But my first fight, dude, from my first fight till now, bro, my first fight, I was the kid who like, I knew I was tough. I had like this ego and I knew I could fight my ass off, but like I was terrified, bro. Like the guy I was fighting, I've never fought anybody who's a slouch. I've always fought dudes who have more fights than me. Mitch had like 4 or 5 more fights than me. MMA experience. It was my debut. He was like 26. Yikes. I was like 18.
And another thing that would make me really nervous is just knowing I could go down 0-1, and then I could be 0-2, and then I could be 0-3, and then I might as well just stop.
And a lot of guys, dude, there's a lot of UFC guys who are the greats now who fucking start off with negative careers, dude. It just takes time to really get yourself to that level. How fast you progress. How much
Did you win that first fight?
Yeah, I won my first fight.
That's got to be a monkey off your back.
Yeah,
That's
it
gotta be
felt good.
uncomfortable.
I performed like shit. I hate watching that film, bro.
Mhm.
I have literally my technique was so
Some
bad.
shitty decision.
Bro, yeah, it was a shitty decision. It was very close. Like, I didn't really do much. He didn't really do much. I landed a couple good shots. So
Not one bruise on any of you.
Yeah, it wasn't really like all that fucking crazy. It did feel like the next day I got hit by a truck. Though.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit's crazy, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, like when you go through a war or a full fight and it's not 15 seconds, the next day it feels like you got whacked.
Okay, so tell me about how many times have you been knocked out? I'm very
I've
fascinated
only
with
been
this.
knocked out once.
So
I
how
wasn't
was
knocked
that?
out like unconscious. I was TKO'd, but
Okay, so that means you kind of you blink and you're on the ground, you get back up,
yeah,
kind of thing.
exactly. Like,
yeah,
it feels like you play fucking Call of Duty, right?
Uh-huh.
Motherfucker took a flashbang and said boom, right in the door. That's what it feels like, bro.
that
It's
is
like,
wild. I remember one time in
You don't remember the
Taekwondo,
whole
I
night?
got knocked out, and it's like a blink, and then you're just staring at the ceiling. But
Yeah.
I hopped back
It's hard
up.
to remember,
it
recall
wasn't,
what
you know,
happened.
wasn't a total knockout, but I was like, damn, my bell's rung right now. Damn, that's my
Yeah.
only experience with it.
It fucks you up, dude. It's
Yeah,
definitely.
so I guess you lost that one.
Yes, that was the only fight I lost. TKO.
Yeah.
And kickboxing. I fought a really good dude, Doug Addison. He was way better than me. Had way more fights than me.
Was it a
and
punch or a kick?
It was a punch. I was going. It was my first time actually cutting to 55. I did terrible job cutting weight because I'm a big dude for 55, and it was a terrible weight cut. I didn't rehydrate right, and I'm not making excuses by any means, but I got in there. The nerves kind of got me a little bit, and it was my second title fight. I already won the 170 title, so I was coming down in weight, and he was really good dude, so I was really on edge about the fight, and I was actually winning the fight the first round, and then the end of the first round, last 5 seconds, you can pull it up right there.
Which one should I do?
That one right there, Doug Addison, the one
Right
you're
here?
right
Oh,
above,
wait,
right
right
there.
here.
Yep, with the dude, the bearded warrior. Yep. He fucking clipped me with a right hand, bro, an overhand right that I didn't see coming, and I was doing some dumb shit, and I used to have a real bad problem seeing the overhand right when I first started.
So this is the moment you're talking about.
Yeah, it comes up.
What a
at the end of
show
the
this
first
is.
round.
What a show.
Yeah, I was looking him up pretty good with some good straights.
And we're gonna get to some good
shots.
moments of you too. So I definitely want to pull up the good moments.
I almost did some real bad illegal shit this fight. Like I fucking almost kicked him in his, like curb stomped him in his face when he was on the ground. I almost got DQ'd for it.
And that's something else
'Cause
that I
was out of
remember
it.
when I was fighting. Sometimes it's hard to remember the rules
Yeah.
in the real fight.
Especially
You're
when you
like,
get rocked.
I'm
when
just
you get
trying to hit him.
rocked. Especially when you get rocked. But yeah, he comes in. I try to do some lazy jab. That's why I'm super big on bringing the jab back to your face, like at all times, because I went low here with a jab. He come over top, countered it, perfect timing with an overhand right, clipped me on my chin, and I don't remember anything after that. But I did still keep fighting.
So it's probably right around here.
It's coming up right here somewhere. Yep, right after this knee up throw. Yep, I've seen this so many fucking times. Here it comes. This shit, I didn't wake up till I hit the ground.
See, so it's really not that
Right here,
long.
boom, that right hook.
Yeah,
Right
so
on
not
my
like
nose.
you're
He
out
broke
cold
my
or
nose.
nothing.
He broke my nose for that right hook. I get back
Wow.
up. I finished the round. Well, the round ends right here. I go to the wrong corner. Watch this. Watch how delirious I am, bro. The bell rings.
Oh, you went to the wrong corner. That's
I go to the
awesome.
wrong
That's
corner.
awesome.
My coach tried to wake me up, dude. I had no clue where I was at. I was
No
just-
way, really?
No clue.
You were like,
I don't
what is
remember
this
the rest
yellow
I don't
mat?
remember the rest of the night after that moment. I don't remember any of it.
No way, man.
Nope. I walked
That's
out
wild.
of there. Everything, watch, here it comes. And then he broke my nose, or he hit me with some mean hooks. I tried to, my dumbass ego tried to stand and bang with him. See, that's the illegal kick I almost threw. I was so out of it, bro. I was in survival
okay.
mode.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't even know where you were. Yeah.
And then
You should have been able to land
my
that.
coaches
Come on.
are like, move and jab, don't exchange in the pocket, like you're still hurt. And I was just,
What do you think
my
about that
ego
rule?
was like,
Because
fuck that.
it's
I'm
not like he
beating
was
this
laying
dude's
on the ground. He was sitting down. You can't kick a guy when he's sitting down
Hell,
like that.
not kickboxing.
Not
Hell no.
Okay,
And definitely not
got it.
MMA either.
Oh, this
actually.
was kickboxing.
Yeah.
So there was no grappling at all.
No,
Oh,
no
okay.
grappling.
I just,
But see,
oh yeah, you got gloves
Even
on.
MMA, you can't kick someone like you got to be a sucker kick.
so my dumbass, my ego starts to say, let's just bang in the middle, and I was not at all composed to do that.
Because this is early on in your career.
Yeah, oh, this is my fifth fight.
Wow.
And then we just started throwing, and then he tags me right here, fucked my nose again. And I couldn't see it. You know when your eyes watered up and blood.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck. And then the ref stops it right here, and before I can even get back up.
Hey man, that's wild. That is wild,
Yeah.
dude. So what's like? You got any highlights I might be able to find?
Shit, I got tons of highlights.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll just search highlights.
Thomas
see what comes-
Salmon.
Thomas
I won the 13 or 40-second knockout. That dude almost killed. He went to the hospital.
I got to see that.
The Eric Chase.
Thomas Salmon.
Yeah, right there.
Damn, you fought the salmon
The Eric
man.
Chase fight. Everybody loves the Eric Chase fight. Yeah, that was a good fight. I felt like I was invincible that night.
We got the champ Taylor Mann in here. That's how you say your name, right?
McMahan.
McMahon.
Yeah.
Someone told me it was just
I thought
man.
you were just saying I'm the man or something like that. I didn't know what you were saying.
Man, I said that
I
one
would've
time.
corrected
Someone
you.
said, no, it's
Yeah,
just
this was
man.
during COVID.
Yeah, this was right before COVID. I think. Was this after COVID?
He got the bovin.
No, this was after COVID.
Damn. Look at this guy.
Yeah, so this is something
He's
I worked a
tall.
lot with my striking coach, Vince Mosca, is changing levels, feinting high, low. Obviously, look at the technique difference, too. Like, this is years after that last fight. But
Wow,
yeah,
you hit him 3 times.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, he was out cold, and I was just... a lot of shit happened to me that week. My best friend fucking passed away.
Dude, you got to give the crowd what they
I
came there for, too. I'm glad that you're celebrating that hard.
a lot of people don't know I cracked my collarbone the
Wow.
4 weeks out from that fight.
Oh,
And
man.
I didn't throw my right hand for like 3 weeks, and I showed up in the back room. and
No
warmed up with
way.
it.
Did you hit him with the right hand? I guess one of them had to be. It
one
was
of them
3. It was
right.
3.
The left hooks would put him out. I have a very powerful left hook.
Nice.
But that's
So that's the front hand?
Yeah, the left
Yeah,
hook.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the lead left hook.
That's awesome, dude. That's great.
That one was scary, dude. They turned the lights on. They started telling people to leave. Remember that shit?
Really?
Yeah, bro. Dude's still out right here where I'm. That's why he's not
Oh,
standing
really?
there. He got carried out on a stretcher.
I'm gonna get
That's
right
why
back
he's
to
not
this
standing
knockout.
in the when we raise our hands. Keep
So
going.
Jorge Masvidal would have called this a 3-piece and a soda, right?
Yep, feint low, go high. So you feint to the body. Watch his hands start dropping. He starts biting on my feints to the body. His hands start dropping.
And you
every
know
time.
this. You know
I
this.
drill this 100 times with my coach, and then what you do is you feint low, and then you come back up 2-3-2 or 3-2-3. Oh, bro, his chin was right
Wait,
across the head.
Is the doctor celebrating?
I am good friends with the doctor.
There's
I'm
a
good friends
dude
with a lot.
in gloves like, yes. Yes, I have he's glad he got a new client, a new patient. Yeah.
No, it wasn't the doc. Nah, Dr. Hammer. That's his name.
And you said he was still out over
Yeah,
here.
watch. Look, he doesn't come up. Yeah. I like, it was a weird feeling. I thought I killed him.
Wow. So he's still on the ground while you're.
He was getting carried out on a stretcher. He's still out. He was convulsing. Yeah.
Oh my God.
He was
dude.
out for like 15 minutes. They turned the lights on in the place, told everybody to start leaving. Yeah.
Damn, talk about a bittersweet. That's the most bittersweet thing ever.
Yeah, you never
right?
wish to see another.
But at the
guy
same
do
time,
that
you're
shit.
like, I really got this. I got power in these hands.
Yeah, that was the first time I was like, okay, I got KO power.
Yep.
For sure.
Give me one more I can search if you got one.
The Eric Chase, but that one's like long. It's not a high. Yeah, all right.
Eric Chase.
It's a banger. I don't know if y'all seen it. Yo.
Eric Chase. That one's like a good whole fight, but like the ending is the best part. You probably would skip to the ending.
Okay.
Man, it's just.
Yeah,
This guy right here. This is after I won the 155 title in MMA. I went up a weight class because I couldn't find me a fight, and this is the 170 champion that I'm fighting for his belt, and this is perfect place to start. Yeah, this is the 3rd round.
Now this is a squirrely dude right here. I can tell already. You know.
Oh yeah, Eric's a beast, man. He's been through a lot of good fights, a lot of good competition. His technique's a little on the downside of things, but he's still a great fighter.
Lanky, tall.
Yeah, but he's very bro. I remember face off like being like,
Yeah.
he was like 6'4".
Dude, I think this is one of your best MMA performances. because
Yeah,
it
everybody
wasn't-
says that.
It
Everybody
wasn't
says
just
that.
striking, bro. Like
You did everything.
the ground looked beautiful too.
You did everything this way.
That flying armbar was cool.
And this is Stellar?
Yeah, this is Stellar.
Stellar's a hell of a promotion.
Yeah, they're doing a great job locally. And then this right here, where I knew I had him. He was done. He was hurt. I hit him with that uppercut. We drilled that uppercut. When in doubt, we 6'3" it out. That's what we do.
Uppercut's a great technique. man.
6'3" and then overhand. Boom.
Oh, he didn't want to go, but he had to.
I think about this fight, what I love so much about this fight is just how like composed he was. Like he just the whole fight though. The whole fight he was just. So
Yeah,
composed.
I felt really. I trained very.
You're talking
hard.
about how
this
composed he was?
This was my best camp right here. This is my
was
best
gonna
camp.
say,
My
yeah.
best camp. I trained the hardest. I had the best performance. I trained with the best guys. I felt great going in there.
So the way I see a knockout like this, let me know, because I'm just a fan. When I see a knockout like this, in my mind, he just said,
Submitted.
He looks like
I'm
he
just
quit.
going down.
No, he went out. No, he did go out for a second. He comes back like if you go back, I have an angle from below, like right where the people are sitting, where you can see his eyes kind of like he goes out. Yeah, he goes out, and then once he hits the ground, that's usually what happens. So what happens is you go out, and then when your body gets hit by the ground, you wake up. Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense.
Get tired.
Yeah. To me, they just look so tired sometimes. Like it's like the opposite of the Justin
Wow,
Gaethje
here goes.
knockout.
Here-
Wait, what?
Taylor's like, give me the story.
Oh, I'm yelling because I was
Give
so
me the fucking
tired.
stool.
I gave all I had in that round, and I was asking for the stool.
Dude,
and nobody
Brandon's
was listening
fucking-
to me. Everybody was so hyper. Like, he's hyper.
Oh
They're
my
all getting
gosh, and
turned.
no
I'm
one's
like,
listening
I'm
to
like,
you?
give me the fucking stool. I need to sit down.
Dude.
Like, he's picking me
Brandon
up.
doing the most. Shout out
Yeah,
to
watch.
Brandon.
Watch. I start yelling at Chunky right here.
Dude, that's awesome. Dude.
Watch. Look, you see me pointing at the ground? I'm like, give me the fucking.
They should be listening. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with
Oh,
y'all?
it cuts
Getting too
off, fuck.
excited. That is funny, man. That's really funny. Stool now. No stool. He brings his
I
child.
pushed him up. I didn't even realize that,
He
bro.
puts his child's forehead right into your ribs too. But yeah, that was a cool fight, man.
You gotta come to one sometime, man.
Yeah, so when's the next one? Because I do want to make it to one, but I used to always be booked. But Cowboy Coast just closed down, Warehouse just closed down. I probably could make one now.
Well, that sucks.
yeah,
First of all,
yeah.
down.
Sorry,
It's
to hear
all
that.
good. I got plenty of ways to make money. It's all
Cowboy
good.
closed down?
Yeah, Cowboy closed. Cowboy did close. I've been DJing there for the past 6 years, Thursday through Saturday.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
What did they close for?
They just sold some like rumor on the street is, you ever heard of what's that restaurant? It is Spain Wine Bar.
Yeah.
The owners of that bought it,
Really?
and they're gonna do renovations for a whole year,
That's Ocean City.
and hopefully they hire me on whatever it is.
Are they gonna leave it like keep it a night bar? Or?
I heard they're gonna make it a French restaurant.
Really?
I think
That can't be true, but that's what I'm hearing.
You got Spain. Why not bring France?
Yeah, right. They'll do everything. Yeah.
you ever been to
that's
an
Ocean
MMA
City
event?
though.
Man, I
monopoly.
don't think I have.
I'm telling you, like when you.
I went to
go-
one Fernando fight at the Shoreboard Stadium.
You
Shoreboard
went to that
Stadium.
one?
I went to that.
I was
yeah.
too young for that, but I sat next to him before at a Shorebird's game,
Uh-huh.
and he autographed
I mean,
something.
there's one.
He had a moment. He had a
one in
moment.
He did.
June
He
8th.
had it. He went out
Wanna go?
west and fucked up.
I'm
Next
telling
one is
you.
June 8th.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
fighting.
wait, when's your
June
next
8th,
one?
Stellar.
he's fine.
June 8th?
June 8th,
Yeah,
Stellar.
June 8th.
Nosa's fighting,
Yeah.
and so is Louis.
Let's go to the Stellar Fight Instagram.
They're fighting June 8th. That's good. There's a lot of other good guys on that card. It's gonna be a sick card. But yeah, and then my
We
next
gotta
one
find
will
his
be
promo.
October 5th in Shogun in Baltimore.
Oh,
Red
who's
Line.
this guy right here?
Dale.
Dale.
He's
Dale
a favorite
Reed.
of mine.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dale's funny, man.
I
We
bet
love
he
that guy.
really.
We love that guy.
That's gonna
He's-
be a heavyweight banger.
Yeah, right. Is he good? Because I want him to be good so bad.
He's good. His work ethic isn't the greatest.
Cool.
But now he's a.
So he's like a
turning a new
Derek.
leaf.
He's like
turning
a
new leaf.
Derek Jones type. What's his name? Derek Balls is hot guy.
Derek Lewis.
Is he like a Derek Lewis?
I would say Derek Lewis probably trains a fuck ton more than
Yeah,
him.
I think-
but,
Yeah.
He's he just is always late, like always. I'm not trying to shit on him because he is a great fighter and he's a cool guy, man. I love him.
And he's in your camp, right?
Yeah, he's in my camp. I'm his corner. I'm his one of his
Very
head
cool.
coaches. So like he
Something about this guy. I just like him. I wish him
yeah, a lot
well.
of people like him. He's funny. He's good. He's cool. He's outgoing. He's goofy as fuck. But he's actually ex-state champ wrestler. He just
That's gonna be good.
He doesn't take
just has
the
8
camps
kids.
very serious. Yeah, he has a lot going on. He works very hard. He
What'd you
lives
say?
far away from the gym.
Mm.
He's got a lot of kids, so like he's spread thin, but he definitely still shows up and puts the work in. But
That's awesome.
he would be a lot better if he was like a dedicated full-time fighter. That's
And
for sure.
do you see your promo on here? Or are they not promoting you?
Yeah, no, his is in
They're
there.
not feeling you.
He looks like babyface Nosa. There's Louis right there, Hunter and Eden Media.
Oh, right here.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's me.
There we go.
So Nosa's fighting the guy that Louis just fought and beat.
Okay, cool. Oh, wow.
Yep.
So easy fight, man. You got this. You got this.
No
It's never
fight's
an
easy.
easy
Yeah,
fight.
no fight's
nah,
easy.
It's never an easy fight.
Never.
He looks like he's a
And,
great
to be
fighter,
honest,
honestly.
I think he'll probably coming for a vendetta too. Since I'm
Oh, yeah.
from
Oh,
one
yeah.
is this is the thing. He's coming for a vendetta because now he has to prove something that he could beat someone from our gym. Secondly, he's probably a lot better than when Louis fought him.
Yeah, for sure.
What gym has the most championships in Stellar?
In Salisbury,
Us.
in
SBY?
Salisbury, SBY.
I got
yes.
Very nice,
I have
very
4.
nice.
Brandon has 2.
And do you keep those belts or you give them back? I don't know how it works.
I hang mine at the gym. This is a fucking piece of
I
plastic.
just didn't know if it was literally the same belt and you pass it around. That's stupid, isn't
no,
it?
no, you get a new
keep
one
it.
every
You
time.
keep your belt no matter if you're a champ or not. You keep it.
Yeah, that's awesome,
I
man.
just let my shit hang at the gym.
That's what you got to do. Hell yeah.
It's a piece of fucking shiny plastic.
And it helps the gym and everything.
Yeah,
That's a
exactly.
great move. It's a classy move right there.
Eventually, one day I'll get Brad to like. Brad said he was gonna make me a couple of the new belt. The new Stellar belts are fucking fire.
Oh, and this guy I like too. Tell me
That's
about
Louis.
this guy.
That's
Oh,
Louis.
that's
That's
Louis.
Louis, our other
That's
teammate.
Louis. Okay.
Louis is awesome,
Got
man.
you.
Louis
He's
is
Yeah,
cool.
he's fighting
I love
too.
Louis 'cause
His
he's
opponent's
like
good too.
He's like a sleeper. Everybody thinks he's old.
Yeah.
Just 'cause he's got a
dog.
great
He's a
beard.
fucking dog. One of my
How
best
old is he
training
really?
partners. What is he, 34?
35,
35, 34?
He turned 35 this year.
Got a full life, full job, full kids, and he trains his ass off. I love that guy.
He's like
Shout out to Louis.
at holistic
Physique.
Holistic
physique.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Louis is an awesome motherfucker, dude. One of the best guys. I've
See
ever
what's
met.
awesome about this card is that those two have the best look for each other. They're in the same weight class.
Yep.
Louis fought the dude he's fighting. So Louis knows and has that experience with what.
So he's going to give you everything you need to know.
So he can mimic exactly what he's potentially going to do in that fight.
Man, June 8th, I'm going to try to get there.
You should, bro.
And,
it's also some other bangers on this.
Yeah, that card is very good. There's some ground control guys on there.
And you've never been to a
Dude,
MMA event?
I made a video like 2 months ago.
Pierre was supposed to fucking fight.
About this fight, and I tagged Stellar Fights.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, yeah.
That was him.
Johnson versus Johnson.
No.
Did you see that video?
The guy that was with you was like, I'm taking Johnson.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Johnson
I
versus
saw that.
I
Yeah.
did see that.
That video was
I tagged
everywhere.
that. I tagged him.
Bro, that
I
guy,
never got a response. I think that might have made him mad, but it's all good. It was all good fun.
What did you say about it?
I was like, oh, Johnson versus here, flying knee from Johnson, left hook from Johnson.
Yeah. And then the guy that was with him was like, I think I'm taking Johnson. Yeah. Bro,
Yeah,
that
that
guy
was
we
funny.
posted on like a big MMA
Yeah, that
page.
video
No way.
went everywhere.
Yeah.
Of us talking about it?
Yeah, from y'all's joint.
No way.
I saw it on the gram. Yeah, dude,
Nobody
it
sent me
was-
this.
It was like
Yeah, I got to find that myself.
it was it got you. It was on like maybe the MMA Uncensored something. One of those big ass.
Yeah, it was one of my clips. It was
Like
one of
a-
my clips.
comedy
Yeah,
sites and
bro.
shit.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
Yeah, I can pull it
that's
up
why
probably.
I saw it. I didn't see it because I didn't know who it was. Like,
And definitely everybody subscribe to the channel. The easiest way to help out the show is hit that subscribe button. And it's probably way back. I got so many shorts, but let me try to find this iconic clip of Johnson versus Johnson. This just caught my eye. Johnson versus Johnson. You ever seen such a thing? I just thought that was funny. I don't know, straight up.
All right. If Johnson & Johnson does not sponsor this, they are,
exactly.
they're
Sponsored by
dropping
Johnson
the
and
ball.
Johnson. They couldn't find another guy for Johnson or Johnson. I've never
Johnson with the
seen
left
that.
hook. Oh, snap. A fly knee from Johnson.
Yeah.
By God, Johnson's all over Johnson.
Like I've never seen that in the UFC. It just made me chuckle. Like I guess they couldn't find anybody else for Johnson to fight. But
That's hilarious, actually.
I got Johnson. I got all my money on Johnson. Push all your chips into Johnson, okay? He's got this.
It's cool when you know the people.
So what's the ticket packages like? I got to pay to get up front,
50
or
bucks.
I just got to show up early?
Sit up front, yeah. Just show up.
55.
Pay. It's all right. Fuck. Look, whatever Stellar says, you don't gotta pay that front row shit, bro. We all just stand up, watch this.
That's
shit.
probably better, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
better. You can see better when you. Yeah, just pay $50 at the door, or buy a ticket from him or Louis, and just fucking come in there, and we'll all be there mobbing, having a good
Nice,
time. bro.
nice.
It's fun.
And how many fights around? 10,
Usually
less than 10?
Usually
Like
like
10.
12 to 15.
12 to
The
15.
outdoor cards are usually bigger. They have a lot more fights.
I think on this card is around
Yeah, these are the ones in the summertime are outside. They do it like under a pavilion, and it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
When he fought outside and he was the main event, oh my god.
That was the longest.
We-
That
was
was
that
the
the
biggest fight
triangle?
card there
We
was.
did not get home.
16
The-
fights. I was
I want
16.
to say the bars were closed when we got home.
Yeah, it was 2
Oh my
a.m.
God.
I didn't fight. That was the latest I ever fought. I didn't fight till like
which
midnight,
one was that?
12:30.
Yeah.
I feel like I was in the UFC. That
Was
shit was
it
crazy. I
triangle?
waited all night, bro.
All night.
No,
Did you do
that
it
was
with
my
Will?
first
That's when he
debut.
fought
That was my MMA debut. Yeah, I
when he
fought
fought
Keen. I got
Keenan.
dropped in the second round. Was out cold, and he came on top of me, and I woke back up, and then he came back and beat him. I was
Do they stream it at all? Just curious.
Yeah, they stream. It's like a $20 live stream or
Because
some
that's a
shit.
great idea too.
Yeah, just don't fall for any of the scam ones.
Right.
They'll comment that shit everywhere. It's like, make sure you go on Stellar's Facebook page and get it. Don't.
Cool.
Stellar usually posts a link too.
Because
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I'm
I would
saying.
figure they would have done like a YouTube like a membership like stream or something like that. But I'm sure they
promotions
figured
are
it out
dumb,
very
man.
well.
They think that somebody wants to pay 20. I mean, the families of the fighters, yeah. But they would get more exposure and more.
And they'd get
clout
more
if they
money
did
if
for
it was
free.
a little bit cheaper.
They also hide the content real long. Like you don't get the film or the footage for like months after
What?
the fight. Yeah, they don't like. They
It's
don't.
old news
these
by then.
promotions like do a very poor job of like honestly promoting. Really.
Yeah.
That's like it's crazy.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, they let the shit be free, have it out there. That's what I mean. Is like with the punch drunk shit. It's like it's just not exposed enough, bro. Like
Yep.
these guys are putting on highlights, and you're fucking. It's not even on the internet for like. Except for people's phone cameras, like way out in the crowd, it's like blurry iPhone 11 footage, and it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. You don't really see like the cool shit that happens right away.
Is there a cameraman like UFC like on the
Yeah,
the
there's
cage,
three
you
of them.
know?
That's what I mean. There's
Got the
three
whole
of them.
thing. Nice.
They get the whole fight on clip. It just takes a while for it to get uploaded and to see it. And some of them, not all of them, even get uploaded.
I'm about to say, I will say, probably because it's him, but they do a decent job of posting Taylor's fights.
Pretty
But they
boy,
didn't post
pretty
his
boy.
most recent- they didn't post
That's because
his-
I made that motherfucker
Yeah.
money.
Oh, I know.
Tons of money.
I know, but I'm saying in general. I'm
So
saying
did
in
you.
general, For
Our whole
you,
gym.
for you specifically. They
You sell the
will-
tickets? They know that?
Oh yeah, we
Oh, yeah.
us we sell tickets.
That's
We're
got to
the
feel
biggest
better
tickets-
than a knockout sometimes, just seeing all those
biggest ticket
fans out there.
sellers. come right out of our gym. I don't know why. We're cool people, I guess, but we go down there and we sell. Does feel good to slap some fat stack of cash, but it sucks to give it away. I'll tell you that shit sucks, bro.
That's
I made
awesome.
him $25,000 in 4 fights. Yep.
What, really?
Yeah, 25
nice.
grand in 4 fights.
That's real. I mean, money don't lie. It really doesn't.
For local. So
And
they do a good job.
let's get into your training a little bit, and we'll wrap up in a second here. But I'm curious about your training, man. You got a crazy physique. You know what I mean?
I wish.
I mean, you should see this guy. He's shredded. He's absolutely shredded. You should see him on his IG and stuff. How much weight lifting are you doing? How much cardio are you doing? Is it all just fighting? Is it all just sparring?
I had to stop weightlifting real heavy about a couple months ago because I wasn't fighting at 70 no more. Now I'm going pro. My weight class is 55. You know, 70 is nice, but
and one more question in between there. So it's 55. What do you walk around at, as they say?
I walk around at like 190, 195.
Wow,
bro.
are you insane?
187 on a good day.
So now I got another question. Do you really feel like you fight better at 155 just because you're fighting 155 pounders?
That's what I was about to
You
explain.
don't think you got more power as a 190 guy?
So at 190 I'm too small for like the guys that
For
fight
those
that,
guys.
that weight class
because they're coming down from
his
230.
size.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he could fight 85. So for me, 55, the weight cut does suck. But it's a matter of discipline.
But you think it's worth it? You think?
Yeah, it's
I'm
worth it.
a pound this
one
little
I've
kid.
never ever, not yet, right? I know in the future I will, but I've never gone against somebody nowhere near my size or my strength. I've completely been able to manhandle every single person I've touched.
That's awesome.
Like I feel it when I grab a hold of them. Like I like 55 because I feel so much significantly more powerful than everybody in that division and stronger. And I also still don't lose speed, so I'm still fast at 55. I'm really fast, faster than at 70. Yeah, but the problem for 70 and 55 for me is I lack the discipline at 70, where I know that I can make 70 very easily. I don't take my weight cut serious. I don't take my diet serious. I train hard.
So the less weight loss, you feel like you have more of a problem with that?
Yeah, because
you feel like it's too
so
easy?
I might have this great physique because I train a lot, and I have a high testosterone and or metabolism. But dude, I fucking eat like shit, dude. When I'm at when I fight at 70, dude, I'll be eating McDonald's the week of the fight.
Oh man,
Subway.
I
made 170 while eating literally every day because it's easiest for me. I don't like to cook that much. So like
so
at
the
55,
155 you're like
and meal
healthier.
prep.
So yeah,
Yeah, 155 I'm in the best shape of
because
my
you get
life.
strict for
I
that.
have to kill it. I have to kill the weight cut, kill the rehydration. I train very hard because I have to train hard to get the weight off. I run a lot, but at 70 I slack off. I don't give a fuck. I just basically show up, train, hit pads, and eat McDonald's as my refuel after, dude. Like I don't give a fuck. So like when I go in at 70, I'm like kind of slow, a little slower, a little sluggish. I have power, obviously, but 70 is just like if I was gonna fight 70 good, I would have to really get on a good strength and conditioning program. Get a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, more explosive.
So how often do you lift weights, man? I'm curious about. You say you don't really lift weights anymore.
Nah, I do a lot of calisthenic work now. The only weights I lift now are deadlifts. I do a little bit of deadlifting just to like keep my explosion coming up off the ground. When I'm
so do you do power cleans?
Nah, not anymore.
No,
I don't do
cool.
any lifting. I don't do anymore. I do all calisthenics, all push-ups, pull-ups, dips. That keeps you the most shredded. It also keeps you extremely strong. Calisthenics keep you very strong, very compact. It's the best for grappling. Like when you're grabbing people and moving them and maneuvering them, it's more realistic to the fight. So I do a lot of that.
Any
stuff.
isometric tension? That's me quoting Bruce Lee there.
Yeah, stuff like that.
He loved
like,
just squeezing.
Yeah, a lot of that shit, squeezing shit. A lot of muscle hypertrophy training. But like I don't do it like where I'm like lifting dumbbells. I do like band stuff, like with bands, really overworking the muscle. But everything I do is no weight really because I can't put the size on. I can't afford it. What happened was when I started hitting puberty, like and really getting my size on at like 20 years old, 21, I started getting too big for 55. So like, but I wasn't big enough to fight 70 in my opinion. So I was getting too big because I was lifting a lot. I would bench all the time, deadlift, all that shit. But now I cut all that out and I feel a lot better. I feel a lot more functional. I feel a lot more.
You ever try the carnivore diet?
Not bro. My diet, bro.
It's bad.
Unless
It's
I'm
really
cutting
bad.
weight, my diet is like.
What's like your favorite like cheat snack?
Shit.
Something you can buy from the store. Bacon McDouble, dude, right here, man.
I'll eat
Hell
like
yeah.
7 of them
Hell
bitches,
yeah.
bro. Bacon McDouble. I love pizza.
You're right about that bacon McDouble,
dude. But yeah, when I'm 55 though, it's like meal prep, rice, veggie, and a clean protein every day, all day. That's why I hate it. But I also love that it makes me be disciplined. I have to take it serious because then I just won't give a fuck. I'll just eat whatever. Bro, I'm
Yeah,
so
diet's
bad about
important. Yeah, I actually tried the carnivore diet for the first month of this year. It was awesome, man. It felt like just extreme clarity. It really did.
That's what
it really did. That's what they all say, and it felt like that.
See, I just have to have carbs to train, dude. Like waking up in the morning at 9 a.m. and going to getting a session in without carbs sucks.
Hey, man, the carnivore diet was fun because in the morning, just a bunch of bacon. Just bacon. Nothing, straight bacon.
I love them. Fuck, I would eat the fuck out of some meat, some protein. No homo. I know
no Diddy. Someone's had to say it. Someone had to say it.
No Diddy. But yeah, dude, fuck yeah, my diet's ass.
Interesting, man. I would have thought you were very strict.
I smoke a lot of weed. I eat a lot of bullshit.
That's what blows.
But I'm in great shape, bro. I train really hard. I train a lot too, a lot more than average.
I mean, you're at SBY MMA. How many days a week?
Fucking 6. Not as much right now because of my injury. But when
you're injured.
I just got knee surgery.
Oh shit.
So yeah, when I train in camp, I'm in the gym 2-3 times a day. I actually overtrain. I had to start changing it a little bit because like I wasn't performing very well in the gym. Fight night's a different story, but I train very hard. I train a lot. I try to focus on all aspects of the game throughout the week very hard. I don't just show up at nighttime and do 5 p.m. to fucking 8. You know what I mean? I come in, I work in the beginning of the day, work in the middle of the day, and work at night. It's my full-time job. So
yeah, so you work at SBY MMA?
Yeah.
You're an employee?
I'm a coach in a
hell yeah,
personal trainer. So
nice. Well, we're pretty much going to wrap up here soon. And you want to tell the people anything about, anything more about your promotion or SBY MMA, if any wannabe MMA fighters are watching right now, just any advice and just how they can follow you. We're pretty much wrapping up here.
Advice for if anybody wants to get into fighting is just show up consistently. Don't come into fighting and think that you have to maintain or go after somebody else. Just show up for your own self benefits. Have fun with it. Don't take it too serious, but take it serious enough to where you're professional about the sport. And just fucking train hard, dude. Don't worry about no other outside drama and all the other bullshit. Just show up, come to class, enjoy class, take from class. Don't just come in there and a lot of people come in the gym and just kind of do whatever they fucking want, bullshit around. I hate that shit. Yeah. Come in there to learn, come in there to be a sponge and understand that there's levels to this shit and you fucking suck and you're going to fucking suck until you're a UFC champ. You're always going to fucking suck. Somebody's always bigger, badder, better. Yeah. And just be humble about it and just enjoy the journey. It's a fun ride. It's wild. It's broke. It's a lot of poverty. It sucks, but it's fun. It's a fun journey. A lot of cool.
Yeah, I would definitely urge anybody who's thinking about it, go hit him up. Go hit up SBY MMA. Get in there and try it out.
And check out Punch Drunk Entertainment because we got a lot of big things coming.
That's right. Yeah, Punch Drunk Entertainment on Instagram. Punch Drunk. He also has a podcast. He's got a good podcast with the same name, right?
Yeah. It's a part of the whole same thing. And shout out to my boys for coming in. We got Yair. We got Haseen. They're leaving us, which really fucking sucks soon, moving away. My coach, Anthony, the guy who holds the glue, holds it all together, and my best friend and my training partner, Nosa. Shout out to all you guys. You all make it happen. So,
Anthony, when's your next fight?
He ain't fighting.
He ain't fighting.
I got to see you fight too, man.
He's a coach now. He took the back.
Okay, yeah.
He just took the back.
He's a great coach.
Everybody
great
can't
coach.
fight.
You ever get knocked out or anything?
No.
Nah, right. You're a hell of an athlete. I can just see it on
It's
you.
one of those things where he's like an amazing athlete.
He really is.
But a way better coach.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know what it is.
He's probably smart.
Yeah.
Just means he's smart.
He just like tunes in on every fighter with their style. You know what I mean?
I just think that it's the fact that he don't like cutting weight. No, it's straight up. He loves it.
What do you walk around at?
He don't like cutting weight.
215.
215.
He doesn't like cutting weight. That's the only reason he doesn't fight.
I'm actually not kidding you. So recently, because I'm coaching now a lot and I'm teaching a lot of classes, so I'm actually like taking the classes with the students and I participate in what we do and I spar and all that kind of stuff. I recently said to myself that it would be nice to get back in the ring, but I really do not like cutting weight.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't.
He hates it, dude. It's so funny.
He gets depressed.
I'm his coach when he fights and hates it, bro.
Like, and anybody knows when I'm in camp, when my camp is starting to get down to the gritty. Because you ask him, I walk in the gym, hood up, I lock in, do what I got to do, and I go to fuck home. I don't really talk to anybody either.
They literally lock you in that sauna down in Pure.
Not like that, but.
Man, that's wild. I think, man, I got a lot of other questions I could do, but I feel like we could wrap up here. Anything else you all want want to get into?
I thought it was cool. It was fun.
Yeah,
It was an awesome episode.
Feels like
we
we-
really appreciate you having us on. It was
Yeah,
cool, dude.
we'll
It was
definitely
cool.
do it again. And we had great convos flowing the entire night. Any
Hell
of you
yeah,
other guys want
always.
to plug anything before we get out of here?
No. It's, I mean, it's fun to come out here.
Yeah.
You know, with all the dudes doing what we do. So
Be
it
humble.
was nice. Thank you.
Please be humble.
Thank you for calling us.
Hey, this was episode 75. Everybody, look at this camera right here and wave. I'll probably stick around after you all leave and do a few more.
AKP, this crazy.
Studio 2 with DJ KP.